I've had enough of your shit, Honzo. What's good, everybody? Welcome to episode 5 of Magic Pixel. Can you guys believe that? Episode 5.
How are we all alive still?
Well, that really, how are you alive? That's the one I think we were all concerned about. We were unsure if Jeremy would make.
Because I saved them. That's
true.
Ooh.
Our boy Woden.
Hanzo came down to almost dying too, so.
He was the first almost death.
Three or four times already.
Yeah.
That's built into my character. Going down.
any part of him gets cut off, 2 of it grow back in its place. Got it.
Yeah,
he's that kind of lizard.
Oh shit, that'd be sick.
He's a Hydra descendant.
Imagine him trying to carry around both tails. He would not be able to carry around a goddamn thing.
So do you know when lizards cut their tails off and they regrow them? Everyone's like, oh, that's cool. It's actually bad for the lizard. I know that's shocking to have your extremities cut off and it being bad. But it doesn't grow back correctly the right way all the time.
Why do you know this?
He knows
He's
his
a
lizard
lizard.
shit, bro.
Yeah,
He's researching, man.
He knows.
Well, I'm glad that we got our lizard fact. Every episode we need one lizard fact from Honzo. Today's lizard fact.
Short segment.
I have a question for Honzo. Are you like just into lizards or the entire reptile family?
Mostly lizards, and like it's just a fancy. I wouldn't really be like into it. I don't know everything, but like I just like
just a
But
fancy.
you fancy them, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Fancy lizards, huh?
I mean,
Little tucks.
other reptiles are cool, but they're cool in the same way that a lot of other animals are cool.
I see. You don't feel that kinship that you do with lizards.
Yeah, I mean, snakes are cool and all, but the interesting thing about snakes is their venom, in my opinion, usually.
What the hell is going on? This is episode 5. What up, everybody?
That's the interesting thing about a black mamba is the fact that it's incredibly poisonous. It's not the fact that it's a fucking little squiggly dude, you know?
Squiggly.
It's a pretty cool.
Squiggly dude was pretty good. That's what it takes. That's what it takes to make us laugh. Just so you guys know in the chat, just that statement. Well delivered.
The way Honzo puts things is truly one of a kind.
Squiggly, dude.
Mute mine.
Man, we're all gonna look real fucking wild in like 4 weeks, huh? When none of us can get a haircut.
Oh, absolutely. I have a hairline growing back. It's crazy. You see this shit? I don't know if you've changed camera angles, but I actually have a hairline. It's fucking insane.
Can you get the
weird.
Beijing for Halloween?
What'd you call me for Halloween?
Can you get the Beijing for Halloween?
What's
The Beijing.
Beijing beef?
You can't say that.
Yo, from Panda?
You guys don't watch the NBA? You don't know what the Beijing is?
I don't.
I do watch the
Is it because I'm Asian, bro?
and I still don't know. I still don't know what you're talking about.
Calm down, Kyle Larson, all right?
Oh, come on, man.
You know,
no.
hold on. For the
I don't know
record,
what that
I didn't
is.
know who
Oh.
Kyle Larson was, but his name alone leads me to believe he is in fact a driver for NASCAR.
Larson is a real pale folk last name.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
Kyle Larson. I knew.
pallid
I
elf.
could tell what he looked like without seeing him. For sure.
These pallet elves and their NASCARs, fucking, they come out of their burrows and shit. It's like, what are
I'll
these?
tell you.
Who
The
was it?
Wood
Carlos
Elves?
Boozer?
Oh, why is that called the Beijing? Where you
I
like
don't know.
spray paint? Where you spray paint the
Yes.
fade on top of your head?
You spray paint it?
It looks
hold on,
basically
I'm getting the
like
name.
Like drawing on eyelashes?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Eventually, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna kick in Tanman's door. I'm gonna hand him a razor. And I'm gonna be like, "All right, today you're giving me a fade. All right, you need to watch a couple
Oh my
YouTube videos."
God.
Oh man, you sooner die than get a fade.
You good.
On accident, of course. On accident, of course.
I'll just give him like a clippers with like a 5. I'll be like, "Here."
Just gonna see my hands like this the whole time. Just. It's like surgery. I'm so nervous.
Oh no.
This guy Yipes. You know, I bet Yipes too. If he was a barber, he would be a sick ass barber. His
Yeah.
hands are too dexterous.
Oh,
You know,
the
It's a good talk.
different kind of conversations you can get.
Yeah, that's why I'm.
Yeah.
Man, good. Like I would come back to that
Oh.
barbershop every time, despite not.
That's good.
I would be there. I was like, "Yo, I need you to like just make it all skin, brother, and just talk."
You know, I looked
How do you
at
think
Jeremy's camera over here because it's bigger and he does have a hairline growing.
It's
in.
crazy, dude. My license is still intact, Esteban, by the way. My BGC license does
He
not
tried to
expire.
revoke it. One day you have a hairline, and he's like, mm-mm.
You can see like right here, it's fucking almost like Giuna-ing. It's like it's getting higher.
I was gonna say it, but it reminds me of Gina's hairline, and then also Vegeta, of course.
Yeah.
I can't talk shit though. My hairline's awful. So
Take it off, Honzo.
no.
How much gold do I have to give you to take it off?
69, real low.
Oh, perfect.
Do we
Damn
have
it,
69 gold?
I have 65.
I'm pretty sure we do. Oh, I got you.
Fuck. Toss him over.
I'm over 100.
I have 84.
I have 84.
I have 99. Let's go.
How the fuck are you over 100? Holy shit.
I got 109.
He started
He
with
started,
gold.
yeah. I started with nothing.
I spent my gold on books.
I bought nothing.
Fucking
All right,
nerd.
well, you guys all ready to get
Buy
into
Kindle.
it?
Hi, Kindle.
Not.
All right, Rynge, I'll let you take it away.
Oh boy, I forgot that this is what we do when it comes to D&D. That's right.
Take it far away.
Session 4, our party. What did we do last session, guys? This has been so long. At
We
this
cleaned
point for
up.
me. Let me look.
We
at
found
my,
a giant
session
egg.
4.
There was 4
You
Goliath
guys
champions
did.
in
Fine,
Kronos
okay,
Temple.
okay.
Goliath.
We cleared out the secret
Wodan, blue ropes.
Yeah, so you all found a egg, which you determined to be some type of dragon egg before leaving and actually clearing out the rest of the dungeon as well. You went and found a water genasi from the House of Awe named Mari, who offered you a job, yes, to go to the catacombs and snuff out a vampire that seems to be terrorizing like people that are trying to kind of like sightsee down in the catacombs. After that, you came into contact with your Thieves Guild participants as well. Well, we should go over, the 4 Goliath champions and whatnot. After clearing out, or during clearing out the rest of the dungeon, you all came across 4 sarcophagi that were a bit larger than a lot of the other sarcophagi that were there. Not as large as the one the Hill Giant came out of, a bit smaller than that, so kind of an in-between range. And you learn the lore because of the depictions on the wall and a couple of good rolls. You learn that these are 4 Goliath champions of Cronus that have seemingly been resurrected by Mari and taken control by the cult of Cronus. They do not seem to be anywhere around, but they do seem to be belonging to them right now. After you got done clearing out the temple and finding the forge and boxing up the forge, you also found gauntlets of lightning next to a chest that contained like telescopes and different like sundials and stuff like that you all collected and made your way out of the temple with, where you were greeted by Ugo and Loria, who called the boss, and you all kind of had a little bit of a conversation. The boss offered you another deal that would take place at the auction that's coming up. I believe he would give you the days at this point. I believe it
was like 2
5
weeks or
days.
something, or a week.
But I think it was like 5 days. I don't think it was
shit.
like 2 weeks. I think it was like 5 days, which would be almost a week. That's coming up in about 5 days. That there seems to be a starlight amplifier that they want to come into possession of, and offered you all the deal to steal it. But you all kind of were like, we don't really want to sign any contracts right now, and we're not eager to get into another deal with the Thieves Guild. As you guys are about to part ways, Wodan was dropped off at Dala's feet as well before leaving the temple, and that is where we ended the session. So we can pick it up there.
Wait, Wodan was dropped off.
Yeah.
Oh,
he was,
yeah, oh, yeah.
Like, snapped into existence and like dropped at the feet of Dala, who is still now looks like the exact person that just dropped at his feet. But he did reveal to you all during the last session his true nature, that of which being a changeling.
Okay, yeah. I'm outside, I believe.
Yes, you are
of the
outside.
sewers. So.
We all are, right?
No, I'm
Yeah,
waiting for
no.
y'all.
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
he just
I
walked
thought we
out.
had to talk.
Right.
I thought we were facing the thieves. Like we were all.
We were
outside.
talking to the
Yeah.
boss
Feed, right?
at the very
Yeah.
end. Yeah.
Only a
About
talk is
the
outside.
contract.
Oh, okay. I thought that was
Oh,
outside.
okay. All right.
Yeah. So the boss turns to you all and goes, "Well, Alexander, I am actually interested in that egg y'all got there."
This egg? Point to it.
Yes, that egg. I don't see any other egg that you all could be keeping from me.
Touche. I mean, that's a good point there. What exactly are you offering for it?
Well, you're looking for some information about the auction, right? And if you're not in the business of stealing the Starlight amplifier for us, then you're going to need to offer something.
Well, I mean, we're doing a job for you, so I don't see why this would be my upfront collateral for information pertaining to your theft. All I'm trying to do is, perhaps hide what exactly it is we're trying to steal, perhaps with another more important item.
Well, Atoq seemed like you guys weren't going to agree to this deal, but if you're telling me different, then of course we are open to negotiation, and by all means, you don't have to offer up the egg. I was under the assumption that you were passing on the contract.
Well, I can't speak for a talk. I mean, after all, we all just met. I can't even speak for the rest of the party over here. But I'm still interested in the job. And, maybe with a little bit of convincing, the others might, come along my way too.
Very well. So, what do you wish to know?
Uh, just the basics, maybe a layout, some sort of map of the inside of the structure. Um, Perhaps what guests are going to be there, uh, a list of items that are going to be auctioned here.
Give me a persuasion check.
I'm great at these.
That's be pretty high. Imagine.
Hey,
I'd
where's the
help.
button?
I'd help if there was something about this that I cared. I'm just like,
All right, well, the button's not here.
We were just talking about that.
10.
10. He goes, okay. Well, I can give you some information. I don't quite have my hands on the blueprint just yet, but if that comes into my possession, then, we'll make something happen. I believe a lot of the big wigs here in the City of Stars should be attending the auction. All the major domos, or at least representatives of them from the Gladiator District, should be there. Should be representatives of the Council of Knights. It's being held by the Merchant Guild. Mr. Molly is, of course, toting that something will be sold that's never been sold before. And that's that's the person that you had history with regarding stealing from the past. And
I hate your guns.
there he goes. What he's selling now, I haven't really got that far yet either. But it's being held at the auction house in the Sky Emporium, and they'll have top-notch security, of course. We can be in contact as I gather more information, of course. If you are planning to steal the Starlight Amplifier, I mean, by all means, get into whatever business otherwise you please. But make sure that's on the list, and I can provide you with more information tomorrow.
That'd be mighty kind of you. Yeah, we'll all have some sort of discussion. If you'll excuse me, I think we got to catch up to our lizard friend before he gets too far out ahead of us and we lose him in the night.
Very well, very well. And he looks at Dala and he's like, Dala, make sure you take Wodan with you. I didn't just blink him into existence for you to leave him here.
I'm still kind of visibly shook, making sure like he's all right, but I put his arm over my shoulder and try to help him up and carry him out.
I'll walk over and I'll be like, hey, bro, you want me to like just hoist him real quick? I can probably help.
Yes, please.
All right, I'll just like throw him over my shoulder.
Okay. So you all gather up Wodan, you gather up your egg, and head out to meet Atoq, who's waiting on the outside of like the entrance from the sewer and the temple, the one that kind of cuts it off.
Yeah, I have a elven blade just deep into this face skull thing I have or whatever, as I'm trying to make bone darts out of it.
Yeah.
And I just look up to him and just be like, well,
We had a fruitful discussion. He's going to be sending over some sort of information to me in the morning. I don't exactly know how, because I don't even know where in the hell we're staying at. But, I mean, he's mysterious.
I nod and just be like, I feel like we should steal it of our own accord. Why enter into a contract with this one when he is so quick to enslave us?
But like, if we steal it, who are we just gonna like sell it back to? Them? Someone
Him.
else? I guess they'd be pretty pissed, probably, right?
They don't
No, I
exactly
wouldn't
have to
think
know
so.
where we got this from. And like while I'm saying that, like in Thieves Can't, like I'm like, perhaps we shouldn't discuss this all out in the open. And I'm paying attention to anybody who picks up on what I'm saying. I'm trying
Yeah.
to see who picks up on it.
I'll subside and do a quick I understand and thieves can't motion.
Okay, you can give me a perception check, Alexander.
What does this look like to me, by the way? Just like, casually standing feet away.
I do something weird in the skull. This is what it looks like to you. I do like a motion as I'm like trying to get a bit out of the skull.
All right.
22.
I just go over and wink at him.
I'm gonna go up to the group and say, "What do I do with this chest?" I'm still carrying this huge chest, by the way,
Oh.
full of stuff.
Hey, bro, you do what you've been doing, which is your best. Hey, we should probably go find like
Should I take this to the public?
we should like no, that's our stuff. That's all for us to split up. Hey, we should probably find a place to crash.
That reminds me. Yeah, where are you fellas from anyway?
From the Feywild.
You know, I'm from here and there and all over. I haven't really stayed in one place for too long.
I am from wherever we are. Where do you usually sleep?
I don't know where I'm from. I just smile at you.
Well, now that we have Wodan back in our possession, I feel like he wouldn't be too against the idea of us staying at his place for a little bit in the city.
I mean, speaking of which, who the hell is Wodan? I thought you were Wodan, and then you turns out you weren't Wodan, but there is an actual Wodan.
Listen, fella, sounds like you weren't really paying attention earlier. But I'll explain all of that once we get back to his place.
Wait. So just this is like the exact guy you copied. And does he work for the Thieves Guild, or are you guys just like homies?
Yes.
Or
Are you? See, were you asking as your character? Sorry,
Yes.
I couldn't tell by the voice. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm sorry.
Yes. Yes.
He's like, why is Sajam's voice not different?
I hope I don't actually sound like this to
it's just-
people.
I didn't hear.
That's
I didn't hear the inflection.
bro.
I didn't hear the commitment to the voice. That's all.
Bro, hey man, what's good? You got
Yeah.
one of them.
As soon as the
Oh,
stream ends,
California.
he fucking starts talking to us like that.
Yeah.
Sorry, you gotta ask the question again. I got
Hey
fucked
man,
up.
where's does this guy work for the Thieves Guild, or like what's the situation?
It's a little complicated, but long story short is that, we got into some kerfuffles and with the Thieves Guild. We've been with them for a while, not by choice. And, he's not really the endurance type when it comes to physical activity, if you know what I'm saying.
For sure.
He was
Hey,
more of the brains of the operation. Any type of card game we went, he never wanted to play it straight. And, well, this is what happened.
does he have like a key in his pocket to his place or whatever?
No, he doesn't. It doesn't feel like it. Do I have to roll anything for that? I mean, I want to check his pockets, but for the most part, I know my way around in general. He always leaves some in the back.
Is this place like super far from here? Close? What's the situation?
That's a good question, actually. I don't remember how far the Temple of Palor is, but
Close enough.
it's just right in the city, not too far from where we're at, I think.
We got so much shit on us.
Do I have
That's fair.
Do we have a map of the city at all, or I don't think so.
No.
Yeah.
No map. No.
I have no idea where the fuck we're at.
I think we should just book
Also, the 22 perception. I didn't forget about it.
No,
There
that's fine.
are like some goons from the Thieves Guild that are like constantly moving throughout the sewers now, like bringing different materials into the sewers itself.
Yeah.
So when you first said what you said in Thieves Can, you were passing by like people like coming down from the sewer, like on the ladder into the sewer itself. And what you noticed, if anybody did pick up on something, it was probably the last bits, but that's about it. Not
Okay, and the people in the party?
And the people in the party, I believe, nobody picked it up besides. That's
Nope. I didn't even
Okay.
notice he was messing with the skull.
All right.
I rolled.
Can I determine based? This is gonna sound so weird. Does the night sky look normal?
Give me a nature check.
This is
I hope
gonna
you roll a
sound
one. I hope you roll a one.
I rolled 2. 7.
7, yeah, pretty normal.
So the same constellations are in the sky. Can I determine?
I mean, if you're asking about constellations, you can tell pretty easily that no, it's definitely not constellations.
So
There's just like stars littered, much more than you would see in a regular night sky.
And it's always dark, right?
It's always dim light, yeah, basically.
Okay.
there's no fox or crocodile constellation, for example, or hawk.
No, from what you can tell, you can't see any constellations. They're kind of just blanketed everywhere.
So the only conclusion I can come away with is that I'm on the other side of the planet, from where I started. So I'm going to, I just like look up and be like, I'm lost. I do not know which way is north. Where are we in? Where are we?
Oh God, he's lost his memories.
Wait, was that as a talk or?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, you guys should have been taking note. I was the one that was dragged here against my will.
Yeah, me too, actually. So
Don't you live here? I look at Wodan.
Not in the temple, you nerd.
but like
you
the
live in
city,
the-
right? You
the
live in like the
city.
area. I don't
I
know.
sure do, bud.
Maybe your income level, not like the downtown. I don't know if it's like you maybe in the suburbs or something.
What's an income?
For sure.
All
Hey man,
right.
can you take us?
Yeah.
Can you take us to this guy's house or whatever?
Oh, I sure can. You just have to lead me back to the city.
We're in the city. We're just under the city. If that makes sense.
I think we're above.
I don't
ground,
recognize anything. That's. I've
You
never
don't-
been.
You've never been to the Temple District?
No, I hate the temples, man.
All right, let's just start wandering around aimlessly, and eventually we'll find out where we'll go.
Are we
Let's
even
go.
topside yet, or are we still like we're underground, right?
We're in the side
No,
street,
I
I
thought
thought.
I thought we're outside because Atoq left
Well, yeah,
outside.
yeah. Atoq looked at
Okay.
the sky, so I assume you guys have gone top.
Okay, now that we're outside, I say we just head forward towards whatever the main street is and follow any like what district. I don't know if Jeremy knows what district
I
he's
do
in.
not.
Can we?
We're in the
I
devotion district now. If you're going to try to go to Wodan's house, you should go to the residential district, which you would
Residential
know.
district.
Which-
How he would get there from there? Give me a history check there, Dala Brakka.
You got this.
I'm doing.
Whoa, Dala.
Oh shit. History check. I rolled a 10.
10. Okay. So you guys make it out of the devotion district eventually, and there's no like in the city. There's no like walls separating the districts or anything like that. There's no walls around the city. There's no
I see.
like guards standing at gates at portcullises or anything like that. So you separate one district from another. So it is kind of like a wandering that you guys end up doing. After about 45 minutes or so, you believe you're in the residential district. Wodan is still passed out. He has not regained consciousness or anything like that. With that history check, yeah, that's about what you find, and you know that about a street or two away is Wodan's place.
Oh, we're getting a lot closer, fellas. That's his house right down there.
Hey, is your friend still alive? I mean, we didn't think about it. He's cool, right?
He should be if he sees me, but you guys, especially big lizards, I'm gonna have to calm him down a little bit.
is a big lizard quite a shock to a shapeshifter?
Not to me, fella.
And I would assume,
Actually, I'm lying. I tried. I'm gonna straight up tell you
You
I'm
broke
lying.
down that quick.
Hey man, you point us towards the house. We need. It's like what time is it? It's really early, right? Like 5 in the morning or something.
it is quite dark out,
Yes,
so I
it's
assume.
like 5. It's like 5 in the morning. Yeah.
I look up and say it is around midnight.
Yeah, I'm tired, bro. We did a lot of work. Let's get to this house.
Okay. So as you all start to approach Wodan's place of residence, can everybody give me a perception check?
Better not have fucking roommates, bro.
Roommates of the quarters.
You said perception.
23.
10.
13.
16.
20 total.
20. Okay. So 23 and 20. You can hear from a distance, like a crackling, like a burning.
Oh no.
And as you approach around, you can see that you go to a Wodan's place of residence, and it seems to be on fire.
No!
The
sun gods. Oh god.
You know that Wodan isn't just into the Thieves Guild; that he's got a lot of debts around town.
Yes.
And, this could be one of many signals and warnings to him.
How on fire is it?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the state?
It is fully an inferno at this point.
Is there
Like,
anything left that I see in like the in the vicinity, like a sign or anything left behind by somebody, like this is the mark of our work kind of thing?
What did you get? A 20?
A 20.
A 20? You would, I think, find like going over, kind of trying to check out anything that might have been dropped or left behind by the people that did this. You do find a gold. It looks like a gold pocket chain that you know is carried by members of the Merchant Guild.
Son of a bitch.
All right, so I got Wodan on my back. I look at him, I'm like, shake my head. I look over at Dala. I'm like, hey, bro, you know of an inn around here? This place is gone.
I'm still in kind of shock. Yeah, there should be one back the way we came, not too far from here. It's just right on the outskirts.
Cool. Is it kind of beat up and janky looking, or is it a top-notch establishment?
The one you would know that's close to here is pretty well established, but it is like it's like an adventuring inn though, like where adventurers go, and there's like a lot of anonymity. I can never pronounce that word, but there's a lot of anonymity.
Anemones.
Yeah. So like it's kind of like an agreement with the people that run the inn and the people that go there. There's not a lot of questions asked, and there's not a lot of information that's given freely.
I want to point at the fire and look at Dala Brakka and just be like, why did he build his house out of flammable materials?
Well, we weren't the richest thieves duo.
Stone is free. It is on the ground.
We weren't the most clever with our hands either.
Acceptable.
Unless it was in the casino.
All right, clever man, you want to take us to this inn? I don't think we're staying here for sure.
It's definitely not triple S rank, but it's definitely a place you can shit, shower, and sleep.
That's fantastic. That's what I'm looking for sure. Yeah, I'm sick of carrying this guy. He doesn't have a house anymore. Let's get over there.
All right, so you all start to head to the inn that Dala's leading you towards. You come to a 3-story building with 3 windows on the first 2 stories each. So there's 6 windows in total on the front side here, and an entrance to the side. In between the 2 sets of windows sits a pair of wands crossed over each other that constantly shoot different visual magical effects into the air. And there's a neon sign that changes colors with the spell effects that sits below the wands that reads "The Crossed Wands."
The crossed wands.
Ooh, I'm staring at the magic. It's like fireworks.
Yeah. You head inside. You guys all head inside.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
You see inside. Yeah, it's like a 3-story building. You can see the 2-story ceiling, and then there seems to be a story above that. There is a half elf with a blindfold on and is currently getting some early morning preparations ready when you arrive. She has short golden hair with an ornate red and gold top and a fashionable long skirt. Ooh. On her face, she wears a white blindfold, and you can see the top of her face, from the blindfold up, there are draconic scales that are peppered on her skin. And sitting on a pillar in the bar, and now eyes turning towards you, is a small brass pseudo dragon. And she goes,
Go ahead.
She goes, a little bit early for customers. She's not turning to look at you all, and now she just keep doing her thing. It's a little bit early for customers, but by all means, Cross Wands is always open. How can I help you?
Yeah, we need some rooms. You guys got a few open. I don't know, 2 a room, 3 rooms.
3 rooms? Yes, we can handle that. No problem.
Can I tell her she's blind?
She's wearing a blindfold.
You should ask her. You should definitely ask her why you're wearing a blindfold.
Are you blind?
You should. Give it to me.
Give me an insight check.
Okay.
Why do you wear clothes over your eyes?
21.
21. From what you can tell, she her person is blind, but she seems to like be very comfortable with what she's doing. She doesn't seem to be fumbling over anything like that. She seems like she can see, but she does have a blindfold over her eye.
Okay.
Hey, how much is 3 rooms for the night? Or like, I guess it's like the day from like tonight to tomorrow.
3 rooms for tonight to tomorrow, probably be 5 gold each.
That's fine with me. All right, yeah.
Sure.
Sounds good.
All right. Since everybody seems okay with that.
Wait, is
pull
that
out
like a
5
problem?
I don't know what money
No
is.
problem.
Sorry, I was looking about.
Talking about
It's
5 of these?
it's 5 gold for a room.
Yes.
And we're getting 3 rooms for the night, right?
Yeah.
Sure. I will share a room.
And the pseudo dragon like flies down from the pillar and then like opens its claws to you to get the gold.
Oh, hey, yeah. Here you go. I'll hand 5 gold. I'll pay for the 1.
I'll pay for it.
I'll pay for 1 as well.
I'll stay with Minoscus.
I'm not
Big
staying with
star.
Wodan or Dala Brakka.
Fuck you.
So, to leave.
I mean, you have Wodan with you, yeah.
I mean,
I assumed you were staying with Wodan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be getting much sleep, but making sure he's big chilling.
Yeah, he's
I
not
would-
chilling. His house on fire.
He doesn't know that.
When I give the gold to the creature, I say, "Blind one, what is this creature's name?"
Oh, she goes, "Oh, that's Simi, my pseudo dragon familiar."
He's in service to you.
Yes.
So you run this all by yourself.
For the most part, yes.
Let's see. Can I look at any signs of shit getting rowdy in here?
Sure. Give me a perception check.
I'm rolling really good. 21.
21. Yeah, there definitely seems to be like plenty of parts of the actual building itself that has seen some wear and tear. You can see like clearly like slashes from a sword or like piercings and puncture wounds. She's also like cleaning up. It's early morning. That's part of her prep, and you can see like some things are not in the most orderly fashion. So she's kind of making sure everything goes or everything looks neat to open up.
Can I ask her how much for a alcoholic beverage?
Alcoholic beverage, it depends on what you want. If you want like a ale, it'd be like a silver piece. If you want something fancier, then it'd be around the gold marks.
An ale. 1 ale, please.
Okay.
I
So
smile.
she goes, if you want, take a
What
seat
does
at the
that look
bar.
like?
And do you approach the bar or do you just kind of wait there?
I'll walk up to the bar.
So you walk up to the bar and kind of climbing out from underneath the bar itself is a little ale drake, Marv from the very first episode. And he's going, oh man, I need a drink. And he looks at his Dala Brakka, you son of a bitch.
This one knows you.
Marv, if it weren't for your shitty antics back at the casino, we would have gone away flawless.
My shitty antics, really. Oh man, I can't talk. Like, give me a drink. Give me a drink. And like,
Drunk as always. That's how you started this job, and that's why I don't drink on the job.
I'm an ale drink. I'll die if I don't have alcohol. Okay. Now,
Hey, I'll
your
die if I don't have
antics.
sleep. Can I? Hey, you got like a room key or whatever?
She goes, oh yeah, Simi, can you get him the room keys? And so like the pseudo dragon goes and flies and picks up a set of room keys and gives everybody their room key.
Hey, thanks. Hey, big fella, I'm gonna go lie down or whatever. You guys want to meet up back down here after we're done? We gotta get rid of all this gold and stuff.
Yeah, we
so
need to have a
Karen, this-
discussion about what we're gonna do moving forward. I thought our first little collaboration here went rather swimmingly.
Oh yeah, it was great. You guys are pretty good at not dying. Cheers.
Not all of us.
I don't even have a drink. I'm just holding up the key. I'm like, all right.
I'm just staring. I'm staring at this Drake. Weird.
And he goes, yeah, Dala, my aunt. No, you are the one that fucked that whole situation up.
The last time I checked, I was always the front man at the casinos, whereas you were in the back always screwing things up. But we don't have time to talk about this. Your drunk ass needs to reassess yourself before you wreck yourself.
Well, I need to get out of town, man. We blew the fucking deal with the Thieves Guild. I've been hiding out here. I'm supposed to go back.
You should get to know Showen. You're the only one blowing things up here in the Thieves Guild. I didn't fail it like any way that you did.
What do you mean didn't fail? The mission's a blow up. We didn't fucking do it.
I'll talk to you about it tomorrow. What the fuck, you drunk?
Bars, whatever, man.
Is Marv at the
Lizard
bar with
dude.
me?
Yeah, here.
Okay. I'm gonna look at him.
Lizard dude, do you want to buy me a drink?
No. I do require your conversation, though.
As I'm leaving, don't buy him a drink.
Okay.
What are the weaknesses of the Thieves Guild? List them out, please.
Yeah, make a persuasion check.
Trying to be nice. Oh, you know I'm very charismatic. 5.
Look, man, look, I can't sell out the Thieves Guild. I found out some other cool stuff, but if you want to know that cool stuff, need a couple of drinks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
How useful is this information to me?
I don't know, man. It's shit I heard here. It's an adventuring bar. I hear a lot.
Well, then I could just wait one day and then hear the same things.
Oh, man, that's not how rumors work, man. You're going to hear a different version. It could be completely different. It could be completely wrong. If you want the accurate stuff, hit me. Hit me.
Okay. I'll buy him 1 beer.
Ooh, he's like, all right, 1 beer, 1 rumor. There's folks coming around asking about the giants and the giant settlement over in the northwest.
Where is the Northwest?
What? You don't know directions, man?
It's impossible in this section of the earth.
Well, if you got to go up out the city, right? And then you go left once you exit the very front city.
Where is
But
the
you
front of the
got to
city?
go more up than left, you know? Like from
Where
here.
is up?
Where's up? It's like straight, I guess.
I leave straight from this bar and that goes up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I should have stayed and talked with this
Your
guy.
info seems very useless to me, and I regret spending my metal on you.
Well, what do you want to know, man? Maybe I can give you some information regarding what you wanted to know.
I wanted to know useful information, and you provided me with useless information. Now let me finish my ale.
That's how lizards drink.
Man, buy me another. And he just passes out on the bar.
I see if he has any money on him. I doubt he does, honestly.
I approve of this message.
Give me an investigation.
I'll help
check.
him.
Are you helping
With
me?
advantage.
Yes, I am helping you.
I rolled the same number twice, 2. So 9.
Worthless.
9. He does not seem to have anything on him.
Okay. I just cursory glance to make sure I could steal anything from him, and then
I put his shoes on the wrong feet.
Yeah, his true Drake shoes. Yeah, okay.
his Drake Drizzies.
Jizzy 350s.
When I'm at the bar, I would like to talk to the owner while I'm sipping my ale.
Yes.
I don't know her name. I say, blind one, what is your name?
She goes, Anna Striana, but most people just call me Anna.
Yes.
She's a half elf.
Given your position in the city, where would I find tombs, treasure to be pilfered?
Tombs.
Just
I mean,
piping up here for a second, but maybe you should ask if she has some sort of map first. That way we don't get weird directions like up.
True. Do you have a map of this city?
Perhaps for purchase.
Well, we don't really sell maps here. That's probably more like a general store thing. I have like a personal map, but yeah. I mean,
Could you
can
point
get it
us-
at one of the stores here.
Could you use your finger to point toward the general store?
Oh yeah, and like without hesitation, she like points there, like from here it'd probably be like southeast.
I try and draw like a crude fucking representation on like a piece of paper that I have from my forgery kit, like to see if I can copy this portion of the map for myself.
Okay. Yeah, give me an intelligence check. Yeah, an intelligence check.
13.
13. Yeah, you can get a usable enough map out of this scenario, and like conversing with her a little bit more and getting some details that you can like go by landmarks and whatnot to actually get there. So
All right, that should make tomorrow much easier rather than relying on Woden. Even though I thought he was from around here, he doesn't seem to know up from down.
I would like to ask the bar maiden, Anna the Wand, where are we in the world?
in the world, we're kind of like the southwest of the world, so to speak. At least, yeah. And the Caius regime in general is part of like the larger end of the southwest, and then we are even in like the southern portion of that.
Why are the stars odd?
Well, this is the city of stars. There's no, you don't know like the town's gimmick, the city's gimmick.
I'm not sure what gimmick means.
It's like it's hook. It's what gets people to come here.
A hook?
hmm Well, anyway, it is like the entertainment capital of the Caius regime and much of the world. And so that we have so many stars, someone a long time ago decided to enchant the sky, and we are just perpetually under the starlight rather than at the sun or the moon's beck and call.
I start to sweat. That makes no sense. There's no sun?
No, not in this part of the Caius regime. You'd have to go outside the city a bit.
Wizards don't sweat.
I know. Metaphorically sweaty. I have a panic attack, and I
Oh no!
like I don't know what to think, and then I go outside and I look up, and I'm just like,
Mother!
I'm just like looking. Has the stars changed at all during my time being here? Have they been stationary?
No, they seem to move a little bit.
If he's going out and screaming mother, I'm
I'm not.
like going out. Oh, okay.
Not yet.
Where have you forsaken me?
I am asleep.
I come back in and I just go to my room.
Okay, gotcha.
So these 5 gold rooms, what are they? Are they? How fancy are they?
They're all like very like high quality rooms. They're not like super fancy, but everything is like super comfortable, and they're really spacious, and they got all the right outlets that you need and stuff like that.
Cool. I will. Yeah, you don't have to have a converter for my to charge everything. Cool.
They have USB ports,
They also have two-ply.
It is AP.
2-ply in this kind of pandemic. What?
2-ply, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn right.
They got a Minotaur shaped pillow for him. Yeah, I'll throw
Oh
Woden.
yeah, are these beds big enough for me and the lizard?
I'm sleeping on the floor.
Oh,
I'm also in your room, not the lizard. But yeah, that's a good.
yeah, I
point.
know. I'm just saying in general though.
Yeah.
They'd be big enough, yeah,
Okay.
for you.
I'm gonna jump on.
Tight. I'm very small, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I throw Wodan over to Dala Brakka, hand him off, and then I'm immediately crashing.
Okay, and then the only person I think that's downstairs still is Alexander.
Yes.
Okay, so do you want to do anything while you're down here?
Anna, can you get me 2 reasonably priced alcoholic beverages, a bit stronger than ale, so I can take to my room?
Sure. Then a bit stronger than ale, but not super strong, or what?
That sounds about right.
All right, so it'll be 5 silver apiece.
I hand her the 5 silver and head off to my room.
All right. All right. So now everybody is in their respective rooms. So we have Minoscus and Soren.
Mhm.
We have Atoq and Alexander and Wodan and
Wodan.
Dala Brakka.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have
Wodan
my
and
Wodan.
I have my hat on my head.
Are you like up against like the thing? Like, are you like sitting, sleeping, or are you like?
Yeah, I'm
laying?
on the ground too.
Okay, I see.
On the at the wall.
Yeah,
Are you sitting on your tail?
it's out. I'm not sitting on it.
Just
Gotcha.
up against
It's off
the
to the
wall.
side, I guess. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you all want to do anything specific while you're in your rooms before you head to sleep? Take a long break.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a chit chat with Atoq.
Okay.
I am gonna clear this chest just on the floor so we could sort it out in the morning.
Oh wait.
It's like what? It's books and armor pieces or something. I forgot what was.
I don't know if they put the books in the chest, but you guys did take some books, I believe.
We
And
have
yeah,
books.
The chest. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have books about the history of the order, and then I have a book about the forge, and then there's also all the telescopes and like all the other stuff in the chest. Yeah,
Okay.
I would probably sort out any of the books that I would want and keep it with me, and then all the telescopes and all the other stuff we're gonna sell and stuff. And then the gem that we got, I will probably also throw in the chest since I think we're gonna bring it downstairs tomorrow.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, y'all are making sure all the things are in order before you head to sleep. Wodan and Dala Brakka, do you want to do anything? Are you gonna stay? Go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna pretty much. Is there like is this two beds per room? All right, cool. Obviously set him down to one. See if there's any like visible like wounds on him. Make sure he's good. And I'm kind of just restless a little bit, so I'm just like chilling for the night. Not really sleeping
Okay.
too much.
Give me a medicine check.
Perfect. Fuck me. A 4.
4. All right. Yeah, he's got some pretty clear bruises like on his body and whatnot. A couple of wounds that have been healed for the most part. But yeah, that's what you can see.
Am I efficient enough to check his pulse?
He does seem to be alive.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, he does seem to be
Fine.
alive.
Great.
All right. And now, Atoq and Alexander, if you want to take it away. Oh, what?
I'm gonna just write a letter. I mean, like, is there like a parchment paper that I see anywhere? And okay, so I'm just gonna like write down a letter to Wodan about what the hell is happening and to lay low for a while, essentially, if he doesn't come to in the middle of the night, kind of thing.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Sounds good. And then Alexander, Atoq, if you want to take it away, by all means.
I waltz in the door holding my 2 drinks and walk over into Atoq and kind of tap him with the drink on the shoulder.
I take my hat off. Can I have? I don't know if I'm allowed to do this. Can I have Elder roll a perception check?
Sure.
Roll perception.
Yeah, give me a perception check, man.
15.
15. When I take my hat off, you see the embroidery inside of it says Belfontaine.
Okay.
Okay. I say yes.
I was just wondering if you would have a drink with me and a little bit of a talk about this whole heist situation.
It will keep my mind off of other matters. I stand up. I'll just taste the drink a little bit. I don't think I've ever had hard alcohol. I'll sip it and just look at him.
All right, now I know you didn't seem too interested in participating in this Thieves Guild venture, but we could use them to our advantage. They have many eyes and many ears all over the place, and with that comes a lot of information which we could use to rob this place blind.
Understandable, but their first action to working with us was enslavement. So trust falls short for me in their regard.
Oh, I mean, trust. I don't trust them at all. I mean, why would we?
Okay.
But getting them to trust us could prove useful.
I nod and say, speak clearly. What do you have in mind?
Well, there may be an item or two that I'm interested in this auction that they have coming up outside of what we don't know is there yet. So I have reason to go there beyond just the Thieves Guild endeavor.
Well, how I see it is that this auction is just another grave. It's a grave for these sycophants that will hoard their treasures in their homes and never release them. So I'm interested in all items, not just this.
I mean, sure,
Product.
everybody that's owned these items at some point, I'm sure, has died, and they're on the new owners. So, I mean, why not let the next ones be us?
Sure, we are on the same parchment.
I was thinking exactly the same thing. But in order to pull off this grander caper that we are about to embark upon, we're gonna need some few bits and bobs. So how about we work on our teamwork tomorrow, and perhaps start a little bit smaller. Perhaps get a few items from the general store without paying for them.
I understand your meeting aside from the bobs, but there are a few items I require that I have lost on my various adventures. So
As one does.
I'm interested in stealing.
All right. Well, I have a list of things that I was gonna need anyway. Perhaps you could have a look over them, and we could formulate some kind of plan. I had one in mind already. Perhaps I walk in as the front man, get the shopkeep to it talking, see if he has any sort of, I don't know, perhaps flour, big bag of it, maybe a smoke grenade or some sort that we could purchase. And while he's letting me, test it out or something like that, I happen to set it off by accident. And perhaps you could, be behind me casing the joint while this is all going on. And then, just quietly sneak out the back and he'll be none the wiser as the place fills with smoke.
Okay. This plan would require me to be inside the store whilst this diversion goes on.
Sure.
Then wouldn't he suspect me first as I am left?
I mean, I would hope the store would be big enough that there's multiple people inside and not just you by yourself. And also, I don't think we're going to take everything in the store, just the things we need. Perhaps so that he won't notice until it's all way too late.
Okay. I will go with this plan.
What do you think about getting anybody else in on this little here caper?
The loud one is probably a bad idea. I do not think the Minotaur has the mental faculties to conceive of stealing. And then the delusory one has disguised himself as his friend and was just carrying him around town as himself. So deceit seems foreign from him.
All right. Foreign from him, huh?
I mean, any would be suitable, to be honest.
How big is your list? Because mine is gonna... It's not too heavy.
It was quite big. I have to find it.
Yeah, Chad, you
yeah,
have
we-
no idea how large this list was.
We all created shopping lists. Mine was 5 items. Hanzo's was like 35 items and 400 pounds or something.
It was
I was
around
gonna say-
400 pounds. Yeah.
400 pounds. That was the original shopping list. How much? What's your empty encumbrance right now? How much more can you carry? 60.
60 pounds.
Got it.
Yeah. I do have it. It is quite a lot of odds and ends. I don't have it written down, but I just point to my head.
Okay, I mean, if you think you can carry it all by yourself, I mean, by all means. But having the big fella around, probably outside to, take off running. Maybe not running per se, but walking off with a bag of goods might be helpful.
Why don't we have him with you selling the things, or should the elf do that?
I mean, that's not too bad an idea. I could get along with that. Perhaps the chest we could distract him with while we barter for various items. Perhaps maybe just an exchange of gold bars for gold coin.
Yes, the smooth skins also seem quite enamored with the smoothness of his skin. So
I
maybe
mean,
he'll
he
be good
is
to
quite
talk to.
fluffy.
Yes, it's quite hideous in my eyes, but everyone else seems to quite enjoy it.
I mean, it's not all about the eyes. It's about the feel of it. Fluffy things are nice.
I I almost vomit. I cannot relate.
All right, then. I mean, okay. We're on 2 different pages on that one, but as long as we get along together in this here little caper, I think we're off to a beautiful partnership.
I nod and I finish my drink, and then can I finish my dart thing I was doing, carving the head
Yeah.
into bone darts for Alexander, or bone cards.
Bone cards. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, I
What
think I
were
have to
these made
roll.
out of?
The bat head, from the first session.
Yeah.
I have 2 of them, so I want to carve it. I've been working on it. I'm using my teeth and my elven knife. I want to carve the bones into darts. I think I have to roll for the number of darts.
Okay. Sounds right.
I make 2.
2 darts. Okay.
So I make you 2 bone cards, essentially, and I hand them
Mark
to you.
them. Yeah, and mark them down specifically in your inventory as like.
All right.
Custom cards.
What are these? Is this what you've been working on this whole time with that there skull?
I noticed you were throwing these objects and are running low.
I mean, that is mighty nice of you. These are how nice are they?
They're usually pretty nice. Like, this is kind of what lizard folk do. He's probably been doing this for a very long time, so they're very well crafted, and you can tell experienced hands have shaped these cards for sure.
These are very well done. I'm gonna add these to my collection, and I shall use them when the time is right.
I nod, and then I'm gonna do the preparations for my other bat head to make it into a shield, but I don't want to finish it today. I'll probably do it in the morning.
Okay. All right, sounds good. You both can take inspiration. And then as everybody goes to sleep, I need everybody except for Alexander to give me a Constitution saving throw. And don't tell me the results just yet.
Okay.
All right. As everybody makes those Constitution saving throws, you have to remind- Atoq.
Surprise.
Atoq. A dream takes you during sleep. You are in a ruined temple. Familiar environment to you, but you know you've never been in this specific ruined temple. There's not much light, only from a torch you hold. However, that does let you realize that your vision in this dream is different than what you usually see. From what you gather, you're able to see 360 degrees around you at this very moment. Your vision encompasses all angles and sides, and behind you, a flickering of radiant light glows on the wall about 15 feet away. And then another light on the opposite wall of the temple hall that you find yourself in. And then another light, and another, until each wall contains 8 lights, all 15 feet apart from each other. At the end of this path of lights, you can make out a pair of celestial feathered wings. Then you wake up. What's everybody's constitution saving throw?
6.
17.
16.
Natural 1.
Okay, so the 6 and the 1, you both take 2 levels of exhaustion.
Son of
That's all I'm
And
fucking
you-
talking about.
And you don't regain any of your hit die. The people that got above a 15 take 1 level of exhaustion.
The world is bullshit.
Fuck, we still took it.
There's no justice.
Alexander doesn't take anything.
I didn't drink a potion.
He didn't drink a potion.
I get it. Okay.
No hit die, huh? I don't think we
exhaustion.
spent
No
any.
hit die. Yeah,
Do
you
I
have all?
do I get a long rest?
Yeah. Everybody gets a long rest. You just wake up with either 2 levels of exhaustion, no regained hit die, or a level of exhaustion.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, is there a way to put it on D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's under
conditions.
conditions.
Conditions? Okay.
Son
I
of a
believe the
bitch.
first level is disadvantage on ability checks, and then the second level is disadvantage on ability checks, and speed is half.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, ability checks are about to be real important.
What a right.
I'm just gonna click 6. Fuck it.
You're dead.
6, yeah. That's what happens at 6. You actually die.
Fuck it.
I love multiple exhaustions, as the party knows. So
Yeah.
Shut up.
Okay.
Man,
I-
it's a rough time being a junkie, huh?
I wake up.
2 level.
I'm like, I feel like the dream was caused by the drinks, and then I look outside and it's still stars.
Mm-hmm.
I just is Alexander up to?
Yep. Wide awake.
I look at him directly in the eyes and say, "Are we dead?"
I look at my hands and my arms, kind of lift my coat up. I was like, I don't think so. I mean, I feel fine. Why? Did you have a rough sleep?
I look back out to the star and just say, "I do not know why I've been blessed by my God, but also forsaken by her. Am I to be the light in the underworld?"
I mean, you know, all we got to do is keep walking in the direction, and everything's still going on out there. You just, can't see it. It's like, looking up at the roof right now. Can't see the sky, just the roof.
Wouldn't the same thing be true of hell?
I don't believe so.
I sigh and I
What do I know of hell?
Give me a religion or arcana check.
Fuck.
I don't know what the lizard afterlife is really.
That's a good point.
I'm gonna find out.
9.
9. There's some layers down there, but that's about it.
Hell, it's kind of like an onion. There's many layers to it.
But if we were in the middle of this onion, then it'd be quite difficult to break through the layers.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't see what's stopping us.
There is no hope.
It'll be all right, man. We just gotta get through this together.
I just do a quick prayer as I finish my shield I want to make.
Okay.
I'm making a bat head shield where, if I remember the monster correct, it's basically just a face.
Yes.
And it has wings. I would like
Yeah.
the wings to outline just the face in the middle of the shield and it to be reinforced. So it's mostly just a face, a shield.
Okay. So with the wings, did you bend them so they're vertical instead of horizontal? Is that what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're basically the circle is the wings.
Oh,
And
okay,
then the
okay,
face
okay,
is
okay.
the
I see.
stretched out.
Like a meme almost.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. You
Uh,
finish that with the more fine craftsman lizard folk work.
yeah, and I have a shield now.
I gotta say, you are mighty fancy with them tools, but my goodness, is that creepy.
It's serviceable.
All right. What do you say we meet up with everybody else outside?
Yes, downstairs. I believe there'll be food. Usually I do hunting, but I believe Dala Brakka was in charge of that.
Sure.
Of what now?
I just
Hunting.
yeah. Just imagine Jeremy running around on all fours hunting in the city.
So everybody meets up downstairs. You see, there does definitely seems to be more people now down here. That's like, you guys would sleep at like 6-ish. So it's probably like in the afternoon. It's probably like around 2:00 p.m.
Time's lost all meaning to me. So.
Yeah, to you definitely. It's about 2:00 p.m. So there is a good amount of people downstairs as well, and you can see as you all head downstairs. Specifically, when you come down there, Atoq, you see Marv at the bar again. He goes, "Hey, Atoq, hey, come here, come here."
I walk up directly to him and look down.
So, I think I found out something that you might want to know.
Okay.
I need a drink though.
Tell me what I want to know, and I will double the bounty.
Roll. Are you good for real?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Let me see. He's got to roll. He's got to roll an insight check here.
It's not hard to beat my fucking.
Let me see.
I'm not deceiving him. I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're not deceiving him, but he did not roll very well on that insight check. He's like, make it a triple.
No. I'll just buy you one if that is how you feel.
Yes.
Sure. I'll buy him another fucking beer.
Grabs it. Just it goes at 1 gold. He goes, all right. You know, I heard that elephant fella you fancy. I saw you guys running around there in the casino thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I'm aware of the Elephant Man.
He is under interrogation by the Caius regime. And I heard they're going to make an example out of him. And he just starts falling asleep. It's like,
Okay.
I walk up to the group. I'm like, bros, did you guys sleep super bad or what? Because I feel fucked. Nothing in my body. Is this what it's like to sleep on this plane? Because this shit sucks, man.
How long have you been on this plane? 3 hours? You talk like it is so foreign.
Yeah, I mean, it is foreign, for sure. I haven't been here that long.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of new. I honestly don't know how long I've been in this city. It's maybe like a few days or something. I don't know. I've never slept well, though, here. It's bad.
Is time a quality in your realm?
Yeah, but they don't take it very serious because, like, they live so long that they're just like, whatever, you know, it's not a big deal.
Yes, immortality is a curse.
Yeah, it seems pretty awful. They never want to do anything. I'm like, you guys want to, you know, go out, have some food or whatever? They're like, yeah, you know, food is for mortals. And I'm like, what? Life is moving, you know? I got stuff to do. I'm tired, though. I don't really want to do anything today, but I guess we should probably do something.
I look at Dala Brakka and be like, what bounty have you provided for breakfast?
Oh, he's buying breakfast? Tight. Hey, what'd you get?
First of all, I got a question for our DM. Hey, Mari's blind. Was there anybody else there at like 5 a.m. that saw me? Because I was...
blind? You're talking about Anna?
Sorry,
Anna.
Anna. Sorry, not Mari. Sorry. Anna.
Was there anybody else in the bar at the time? Just Marv. Marv
And the
was only
pseudo-dragon.
downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
Marv was the only. Marv is the pseudo dragon.
No, I'm talking about
sorry.
Timmy.
Yeah, Simi.
I'm not sure
Okay.
if he sent you.
Cool. I just wanted to double check that.
Simi. What?
Hey, Vinny.
Not a Vinny.
Hey, Vinny,
My
you want
familiar
to hand me a
Timmy.
drink?
All right, back to reality. I look over to Atoq and quit that, Honzo. And say, I didn't have anything prepared, and I didn't sleep too well either, so I'm kind of exhausted.
Yeah, I'm a bit tired. Hey, can you buy us all food? That'd be tight. We did save you.
Yeah, I believe it is your role to provide food.
That's
I
true.
mean, technically, we say.
Can I have them? Can I have them roll for any sort of influence over me, man?
Make up your mind, coward.
Somebody could do a persuasion check with advantage if he wants
I'll
to leave
do
it up to a roll.
I put an arm over your shoulder.
18.
18.
I didn't hear the
high.
dice. I didn't hear the dice roll. He's lying.
Fudge the dice on this. This
Of
is
all
the
things.
I need the camera. to
Buy us
show
food.
on the dice. Right
rolled
now.
Then 2 silver.
I rolled a 12 and a 9, and it's 12 plus 6 for 18.
Do we have a? I mean, hold on, I'll ask Anna. Hey there, Anna. Is there you guys have any sort of kitchen back there? Any place to eat in this establishment, or is it like
Yes.
a one-stop shop kind of deal?
No, we can serve breakfast if that's what she wants.
Hey fellas, they serving breakfast.
Hey, he's...
Or lunch. It is 2 in
fucking-
the afternoon after all.
That's for sure. Is Wodan down here?
No.
Hey, we need 5 plates on him. Appreciate you.
Some fucking
I
Walmart
also
meat.
whisper to Anna. I tell her my the one of our other fellas is gonna be staying just probably an extra night. So here's another 5 gold.
Okay, she was very well. In your room?
Yes, please.
Okay. She takes the 5 gold.
We have our rooms until tomorrow, right?
I believe
Oh,
it
is
it?
is
That is cor-
till, I don't know.
It should be the next day, right? Because we checked in at 5 a.m.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Oh,
gotcha.
that's true. Yes. Okay.
That's what I thought we were doing when we bought these
Yeah.
rooms.
You gotta get the fuck out in a couple hours.
Yeah. That would suck.
Yeah.
Can you guys hold our bags? Can you just hold a couple bags in the lobby?
We're just gonna go touring.
That's too close to home, and
Yeah.
yet so far away.
Yeah. My flight's at 4, so I'll just have them hold my bags. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so we have the rooms till tomorrow, right? We bought the rooms
Yes.
from 5 a.m. to the next day.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
And then Rodan has an extra day, essentially.
He has no house, so yeah, I mean, he's going to have
Yeah.
more days.
I wrote it all in the parchment.
It's a
Yeah,
perfectly
for sure.
good street.
I'm downing the last of my dirty water, and I ask Anna, do you have any water laying around?
Yes, we can get you fresh water.
That'd be tight, yeah.
Fresh water. This place
Is that,
quite
is that an issue?
no, I'm just not used to it.
All right. I'll be honest, I don't know much about lizard folk, so if you prefer some other type of water, I can perhaps get you it.
Whatever is easiest.
All
Some
right.
dirt in it.
Toilet water it is.
God damn.
And go ahead and give me insight checks, everybody.
Inside check.
Get out of my swamp.
Trying to poison us.
4.
14.
17.
What was it again?
Insight?
Inside.
Okay. I definitely rolled a 12.
Okay. So, Alexander, you pick up on at this point that Anna, none of the rest of you do. Anna can see through her familiar's eyes, it seems like.
Oh. That's cool.
All right. Like, so it's like fucking following us and shit? Like,
It's
even
good
if she's
thing I-
turned around? Like, its eyes?
The pseudo dragon is usually like perched up somewhere higher than where she is, and yeah, if you like notice whenever you're like interacting with her, a lot of the time the pseudo dragon is looking at you.
All right.
That's cool.
It's a good thing I said my twin brother is staying the night.
Did you?
Shut up, man.
Hey, did you pay for our food yet?
It depends. Are y'all done eating?
We don't even have it yet. We're just waiting for the food. You pay and buy it now, I think.
Oh, all right. I thought it was one of those things where you pay after the meal. But
tip.
yeah, that's what I assumed because
I think there's
it's
tipping
an inn.
Early.
Yeah,
I mean, the plates of food do come out eventually, even if you don't put the coin down.
That's
She
what I
does
was-
expect payment,
yeah.
so.
Oh.
that's what I was assuming was gonna happen.
So yeah, you guys have a spread bacon, eggs of different preparation styles, ham, little croissants, the
Do they have-
works.
Do they have whole eggs, like hard boiled? I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Just as long as there's no beef, I'm good. Just make sure there's no beef, please.
No beef.
No beef.
Bacon's
like,
not
you
beef.
You can see
I know, I'm
Simi
just
about to
saying.
come out of the kitchen with a plate of sausages, and she just like pushes him back.
That's
Sausage!
It's fine.
I love sausages.
I want to speak.
There is ham.
I want to whisper to the group and just be like, I have found Anna's secret.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Notice the scales on her forehead, face.
Yeah, make her face there.
Those are.
Mhm.
That's a parietal gland. I had the same thing. I tapped the top of my head.
Do
I'm
you
looking at
reveal,
both
do
of
you
them,
take
I'm
your
like,
hat
I don't
off
know
when
what the
you
fuck
do
you're
it, or-
saying.
Yeah. Just a little, the third eye.
Whoa. Whoa, look at that.
You're saying she can like see out of the top of her head?
Yes, it phased out of our species, but it seemed to have popped up in hers.
Can I roll like an intelligence check or something?
All it does is it tells you when it's warm.
Wait, is that yours or like hers
Yeah.
too?
19.
19. Yeah, you know that it's not a third eye that's sprouting out of her head.
All right.
I just
I'll
like
keep
look
that
at
to
her.
myself.
She's like a half elf, right?
She's a half elf. Yeah.
I'm looking at her. I'm like, man, these elves are really weird outside the Feywild, but all right, that's cool. I guess they've evolved maybe different without the magic.
I point at you and say, maybe you have one. You have quite a bevy of hair covering your head.
Yeah, Bevy's not the nicest way it's been described, but for sure. Yeah, I'll take it. I don't think so. I like pull up my hair. I'm like, nah, I don't feel anything weird. Not weird, but different, you know, because you're different. All right.
I'm looking at Atoq and just staring at the spot. I'm like, and I'm
It's
like
like-
looking back at her. I'm like, I'm just trying to figure out. Is it the same?
Hey fellas, what's the
Just,
plan for today? I think we should go buy some stuff, and then, are we gonna steal this thing?
I do have one of my
Perhaps we shouldn't talk about that too loud.
I mean, I'm kind of quiet. Are we gonna do the thing that we were talking about before? You know, the
Hey,
thing.
we must go to the general store, which is southeast from this position.
Cool.
Do
yeah. I need some stuff for sure.
Do I know if there's like a antiquities shop that is like a front for like the black market, like to sell like rare oddities in the city?
Rare oddities, super rare oddities. You have an idea of places you can get like low level nefarious objects. Probably not like anything super crazy, but
Yeah.
yeah,
But it also serves as like a general store too.
yeah, for sure.
Okay. Well, hey fellas, I know a place down the way that happens to have pretty nifty things, if you know what I'm saying.
No, I don't know what that means. Is that some kind of comment I never learned? What is a click?
We can sell the stuff, and I know the guy in the back that has extras.
Clicking in this society usually infers that we know what he's referring to.
I don't. Well, the stuff we have to sell, it's fine. We can just sell it, right? Like, I don't know why it's a big deal. You just barter? Is that weird here?
No, I just think it's better to do it with somebody who's familiar, who could probably hook us up with a nice sweet deal.
Oh, you got a friend or something? All right, sure.
I mean, I don't know if that's the best idea, getting more involved than we already are.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's probably not. Hey, also, we got one of these. I'll point at the eggs on the table. I'm like, we got some of those, like one upstairs. I don't think we should probably hold on to that, right?
One of what? Because you
the
cut
egg?
off.
Oh, egg, yeah.
Oh.
Now that we might have to take somewhere else.
Yeah, that one, I think we should probably hold on to it until we know where we can go with it.
You guys just
That's
have
a
the egg
pretty
down here.
specialty item.
No, it's upstairs.
I think it's in
Yeah.
the chest.
Yeah.
Do I?
It was too big for the chest.
Oh,
Do I know anybody that could take a look at this thing that has like the knowledge of like random treasures and stuff?
Give me a history check.
while that's happening, I'll say, yeah, you know, it's in like the basin, and the basin is like connected to my order, so I think the egg might belong to them, and I don't really want to like take it and sell it if it's theirs.
I rolled an 18, by the way.
18? Okay. You would know that, well, Anna, for one, seems to have some type of draconic shit going on, so she might have some answers. But also, yeah, there would be contacts you've made throughout the city that might specialize in identifying or talking about, like, different lore from arcane objects and items and whatnot. So, yeah, you would have some contacts that would solve that issue.
Cool. And what did Soren not want to do with this egg?
Sell it. I said it
Oh,
might be
shit.
connected to my order.
Ah, okay. Well, whatever the case that you guys do want to sell, I do have some folks that'll definitely hook it up.
Well, how about this? Do you guys have a list of things that you need?
Yeah, I got a list in mind. I need some new. Well, are we gonna talk about it now, or should we just compile stuff?
I think we should compile a list together and get it all sorted out, and then perhaps split up a little bit to cover more ground in the day. Perhaps you and Dala, I'm talking to Soren, should head on over and find out some more information about this egg, while me, Minoscus, and Atoq can go barter, as it were, and see what we can get for these items.
First of all, I'm a little concerned about splitting up. Not necessarily just with Dala Brakka or anything, but like just in general. And second, I don't really want to drag the egg around. It seems a little.
I mean, don't take the egg with you, whatever you do. Perhaps you could just describe the egg.
Sure, yeah.
Perhaps a drawing of it, or I don't know.
I mean, I could probably just describe it. We know what it probably is, right? So.
Yeah, I mean that should work.
I need to figure out how to talk to the order people, and then I need to go to a blacksmith. That would be tight. And a general store, probably, too.
I mean, getting that all done wandering as a group is going to take all day. If we split up, I mean, the city seems somewhat safe, besides the casinos.
There was a house on
goddamn
fire and a
boulders coming
boulder
from
in
the
a
places.
casino, and there's like, you know, a lot of stuff under this place. Does not seem safe compared to what I'm used to, and people get like, there's like plants that eat humanoids in where I'm from, so you know, that's saying a lot.
I
Soren's
haven't
nailed it
seen
right on
any
the head.
plants eating people around here.
Yeah, well, that's easier to deal with. You just need fire. Like this place is complicated, but all right, whatever.
I saw that one eat people. I point at Atoq.
That's true. Yeah.
Yes, but our friend here is not a plant. At least I don't think so. And I give him a good looking over.
I'm looking at his spot again.
I have my hat on.
Yeah, we could probably get all this done.
All right.
I want to look at Dala Brakka and just be like, "Hey, Bodan, tell me how to get around this city."
Are you asking for a general tour? Or where do you need to go?
How do you navigate?
It's easy, fella. You just follow the street signs. And usually I go by a lot of the landmarks I see to navigate my way around the city.
These signs tell you your location?
Yes, mostly, yes.
Okay.
Any more brain busters?
All right, I stand up and I just crack my knuckles and I'm like, all right, well, next thing. Hey, we've got a lot of stuff in that chest that's worth a lot of money, and either me or Minoscus probably have to drag it around, right? So
Yeah, that's why I was suggesting Minoscus come with us so we can carry the stuff.
Sure. I need to hit a smith. Does anybody need anything from a smith?
Let me have a look over my list here.
If they have any artifacts that are from a bygone era, I require them.
Roger,
I
can
don't
look for that.
believe I need anything from a smith.
All right.
None for me, thanks.
And I'm like scratching my head. I'm like, oh yeah, that reminds me. And I'll pull out the gem of brightness and I'll hand it to Alexander. But yeah, I noticed you're having some trouble seeing in the dark. I figure this would probably help since your eyes are not really, they're not like my eyes.
Oh, that's mighty kind of you. What exactly does this shiny gem here do?
It's very shiny. Like literally, it just lights up. Really bright.
All right, that seems simple enough. Any sort of command word, or I just think about it?
Yeah. You just say like go, and it does it. I don't know. You don't know how to use a magic thing?
I mean, it's my first time. I don't really use magic items too often.
Oh, magic's easy. It just happens whenever you want. Just how it works.
Just that easy.
I say Shazam.
Reminds me.
Shazam.
Does it work?
It does. Do you crack the magic password?
All right.
Immediate attunement.
All right.
I have a question.
That was easier than I thought.
Is being exhausted a disease or poison that is affecting a creature?
Wait, is being exhausted a frightened condition? Because I'm
Is it a
frightened at my own
disease or
frailty?
poison affecting a creature?
It's not.
Lay on hands is useless. All right, I'll I stand up and I just crack my back. I'm like, all right, shopping seems like a pretty low-key, easy thing to do considering I'm pretty tired. Where are we going first? We got a chest full of stuff and things. I gotta drag this armor somewhere. I'm going with Dala Brakka.
Yes, the plan is for you and Wodan. I don't know what form you're in, but
Wodan.
I assume it's Wodan.
And yeah, I am in Wodan form.
I like grab him by the collar and lift him up onto his feet. I'm like, all right, bro, me and you, let's hit it. Fist bump it up.
I mean, didn't you lift me up? I couldn't do it.
Just like this.
Yeah. Whoa.
You're pretty small.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I look at Minoscus and just be like, today is going to be interesting.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good day on the town.
Hey, what does that mean?
We're going to
I've
buy
never-
stuff. He's gonna see all sorts of people and shiny objects. I mean, we're gonna help him try and find his master. It'll be a great old time.
I've never bartered before either. It will be quite the experience.
You never ever bartered? Wow, that's weird. All right, yeah, good luck. It'd be cool, man. Don't worry about it.
Just to make sure I have your list and everything right.
Me?
Yeah, everybody's that's fucking going to the general or that needs stuff from the general store.
I don't know if Smith's tools I would get from a general store or a smith. I would assume a smith. But I don't know.
That's.
I would say a smith, yeah.
And then everything else I can probably get at a smith. The only other thing on my list that you would probably need at a general store is a portable ram, maybe, or a holy water.
All right.
Holy water is the one thing that I would ask about, and a healing potion.
We ain't got none of them.
Hell no.
I have one, I think.
Yeah, I think I gave you one.
Portable ram is only if you can get it for a deal. Because I'll point at Minoscus, I'll be like, that's our portable ram right there, you know what I'm saying? It just helps a little bit.
I'll see what I can do on the deal.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm good at too, although in my current state, I don't have the energy to bargain as well.
Yeah, you all had a rough day yesterday. And I pat him on the shoulder.
Yeah, as he does, like, he just fucking crunches in. I'm like, oh, man, that's pretty rough. Yep. All right, let's hit it.
All right. So the rest of you can take inspiration as well. I believe it was Soren. Dala Brakka,
Inspiration
Minoscus.
removes 2 levels of exhaustion, or is it just the one?
Can I trade it in for exhaustion? Can I barter?
You want more exhaustion?
So you all gather up, leaving the crossed wands, and head to the marketplace in the City of Stars. I think that's where we'll take a quick break.
All right.
Yeah.
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 Oh, man. Okay. So, as you all begin to near the marketplace, you begin to catch the smells of the location. Different foods, barbecue of different meats, fire. You also get a hint of some sweet pastries and desserts that begin to mix with the smell of incense and smoke of various types, whether it be from a fire or tobacco. And accompanying that smell is the sounds of haggling and humanoid chatter. Upon arrival, you see in the center of the marketplace a vast number of tent tops and different pop-up shops selling wares. Massive amounts of people are here bartering, but you can also see people coming in and out of whole shops that are on the sides, with small streets also littered throughout this market square. Everybody make a perception check for me.
At disadvantage.
Oh fuck yeah.
We're all at disadvantage.
Well,
Woo! That's some low
exhaustion.
rolls. 2 and
Fourteen.
a
For
3.
Alexander.
Oh, should I open this up on the page? Probably.
I got a 6.
If you want to give them an idea what you're
Got a
looking at
2.
here.
What was
Damn,
it
this
again?
is humongous.
Rynge?
It was a perception check.
Perception 12.
I was like, this is a night, right?
Oh, perpetually. Okay, so what was it? We got 12 for. We got
Dala
12.
Brakka.
Okay, for Dala Brakka. Everybody above a 10, basically. You see that over here also is a like stone bridge that's going above the shops, and there seems to be people like setting up shop on the bridge, not to sell any wares or anything, but it seems like they are like getting ready to watch something.
Can I steal food?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I see
Whatever's the
him
closest.
trying to steal food?
One second. Okay, so yes, you can try to steal something. Give me a sleight of hand check, and then you can give me a perception check. Yeah, both of them at disadvantage. On the north side of the marketplace, you can see sits a raised wooden platform, and there's one like burly, rough-looking dude that's warming up on the right side with a great sword.
Oh.
I rolled a 5, so it's a 14.
Okay.
I rolled a 6 total.
All right, so you do not see him steal some food. Let me see if the shopkeep does. Nope, they don't. So what do you steal?
Like
You
any
rolled a natural 4.
yeah, any skewered meat item that doesn't appear to be lizard.
Ooh, like a little shish kebab.
Yeah.
You can do that.
I just want to be walking with them, and all of a sudden I have a shish kebab.
Yeah. Just walking. I'm like, whoa. Hey, bros. First of all, that smells great. Second of all, what's going on the platform over there? You guys see that?
Do I recognize this little event? Or I guess this
Give me a
gathering?
history check with advantage. So straight roll.
Straight roll.
11. Wait,
11?
11, yeah.
11. So sometimes here in the marketplace, they set up different events that happen a lot. Obviously, it's the entertainment capital of the region, so there's a lot of like street performers and whatnot. But sometimes, like usually like once a week, they'll set up this raised wooden platform for people to fight on. And a lot of the times when this event happens, scouts from the various like gladiator houses come and scout talent, and then sometimes pick up people and bring them back to like the gladiator house to see if they want to join or whatnot. Yeah.
Do I know what
Seems like
day it
one of those
is?
days. Man, we were talking about this off stream.
Quick Oregon
So it is the equivalent of.
Is it a Wednesday?
The auction's in 5 days. The auction's in
It'd
5
be
days.
due.
4
It
days
would
now,
be
right?
more.
Or no? 5 days still, yeah.
It was the.
Yeah, it'd be 5 days though. So it'd be Tuesday. The auction's on Sunday.
Okay. Gotcha. To answer Sword's question, well, usually they set up shop right here in the square to have essentially what's called a fight club.
Like,
Barbaric.
like, is it like the fight pits or whatever that happened here?
When he says that, also give me a history check. Straight roll with advantage, I'd say, since you're a resident and you are part of the underbelly of society.
It's you, Jeremy.
For me,
Jeremy.
it's
Jeremy.
Yeah, I need Jeremy. Yeah.
Yeah.
18.
Ooh. So when he says the fighting pits, you know that he's referring to something that not a lot of people know about. It is the fighting pits that happen below the like Coliseum, the arena. Yeah, it is definitely like kind of kept hidden from a lot of the public, and it's where people go, and a lot of the time it's where major domos will throw out like people that they've captured or people that they're upset with into this like fiendish fighting pit and make them fight like devils and shit.
Sure.
Yeah, so a lot of the time people do not fare well down there.
So this one is strictly for scouting purposes for gladiators, which can lead
Yeah,
to
for the
possible,
arena itself. But
it's
it could
for
be-
to hire like pretty much mercenaries, right? And be like, oh well, we want you to fight for our guild or fight for our faction or whatever. We think you'd be great for entertainment as well.
precisely.
Okay. Not quite the pitch you're thinking about, fella. This is more like for entertainment. No one's here to kill, but for the most part, there are a handful of people looking to find the strongest fighters and do some work for them. If that's what you're asking for. It's always like this on Tuesday Throwdowns.
Would I make sense of what he's saying as what my previous employer was having me do?
Yeah, when he's kind of talking about it, you kind of come to the conclusion that you were gonna like be set to debut in the arena proper. Last time you heard, not like the pits below, but like what they're trying to get to, that's where you were about to be.
Okay, so pretty much, I hear his explanation, and as soon as I realize, I'm like, Master, and I start like kind of like hurriedly walking I'm still walking, but like quickly towards where all the commotion's happening.
Yeah, I'll be like, hey, we should probably go check that out, and also make sure he doesn't like rip anybody's heads off or whatever.
Yes.
Whoa there, big fella. Whoa there. We'll
Just to
get
let you
there
guys
soon
know,
enough.
it's never a fight to the death, so don't get overzealous with what you're seeing.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
I'm gonna walk with the Minotaur. Is he causing a scene at all? As he's kind of like,
Minotaur.
yeah.
I mean, people take notice as he's kind of like a big dude that's moving quickly, but nobody's like panicking or anything at the moment.
If anyone takes notice that's near me, I like to pickpocket them.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Do I get advantage because I'm using Minoscus? It's okay if it's not. It's okay if
Minoscus
it's not.
has 12 charisma. Give me a charisma check there, Minoscus. If it's low, you get advantage. If it's high, you don't.
Oh, okay.
While they're doing that, do I recognize anybody in the crowd?
Give me 1 second.
15.
15? Okay, so you do not get advantage because he's keeping his wits like cool enough.
I rolled a 2, so that's 11.
11. Ooh, okay. I rolled a natural 18.
Okay.
So you go and like try to put your hand in somebody's pocket, and they like grab it as soon as you do. Like, hey, what you doing there?
Sorry, I thought you were my friend.
Give me a deception check.
Yeah, as that happens, I'm like, bro, I'm over here, man. Hey, what's going on?
How did I roll better? It's still awful. 5.
5. He goes, hey, he like removes your hand from his pocket. He's like, don't let that happen again, man. All right.
What a nice fella.
Apologies, friend.
You're quite tall, and I don't want any problems, but don't do that again. He's looking up at him.
All right, since he's looking up at him,
Fucking lizard.
Is that one
I'm
of those
gonna,
things he
I'm gonna
grabbed his
slide
arm
behind
and
him
he's like,
and try and do the
looks
same
up?
thing.
Okay. Give it. Yours would be a straight roll, considering he's very distracted with it.
Well, he has exhaustion.
Yeah, I don't have exhaustion. 13.
Thanks,
13.
man. God bless. Don't do that again.
13 total.
Yes.
He rolled a 17.
Jesus Christ, this guy's perceptive as fuck.
He's like, look, I don't know what y'all trying to. I'm getting out of here. And he just like runs. He just books it.
I also thought you were my friend.
I turn and look at him, and I'm like,
Oh, you're
"Bros,
not my friend. Oh,
I
there
also
you are,
thought-
Sword.
bros, weren't you guys talking about making like a big move soon? This is like a pretty bad start, I gotta say."
I was just trying to scare him off because, our friend here got caught.
And also, like, you should maybe have. That seems like a bad distraction. I gotta say, if we're gonna pull off, like, you guys are. I don't know, man. I don't do a lot of taking, but like that seems like a bad idea.
First
While
off,
looking
did
at
he see
Soren-
us try and steal anything?
I mean, it was a commotion, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this guy just ran.
That horse.
The dude accused you both of like having funny business going on. So
Looking directly at Soren, I try and pickpocket another person. Let's walk.
give me a sleight of hand.
19.
They also rolled a 19.
Oh shit, we have to roll on?
Yeah, let's roll again. Let's roll again.
Do I have to do it again with disadvantage?
Oh, yes, you do.
That's a 1.
A natural one.
Yeah, it's a 10.
I also rolled a natural one.
Oh shit. What? It's a 10 total.
It's a 10 total. It'd be higher than their perception. So you pickpocket, and you get like a little coin purse, basically.
I just showed the Soren and I put it away.
I'm like, bro, that's 50%. That's like 1 for 2. I mean, like those odds aren't very good. And also, that doesn't mean you should keep trying to do more to raise your whatever, man. You just do what you want. Just be a little bit more careful, maybe. Just a little.
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
I won't do it again. I'll follow Minoscus to these.
Yeah, I want to go
Pits
watch
or
this
whatever.
thing.
Where's the general store? Is there any signs for a general store as we're walking by?
Yeah, and
Just
the
so I can see
blacksmith.
it.
I wanna look
Well,
for it.
what's his name? Dala wanted to lead you to
Oh,
a
sorry.
specific general store.
Fuck all that. I'm
Or-
going
or
to
he
watch
would
the
at least
thing.
point it out.
Not right now. We're not gonna lead them now. Or I'm not. That's
Okay.
my intention. So do I recognize anybody in the crowd?
Oh, give me a perception check.
You stupid.
Disadvantage.
I rolled a. Shut up. I rolled a 4.
A 4. There doesn't seem to you, but you recognize at the moment.
Great. I would like to do side bets with people, and kind of try to, do all that.
Yeah.
Do all that noise.
Like with this fight that's going on.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So you start asking around a little bit. It seems like the fighter that's there right now is there pretty early. He's like warming up. The fight is gonna happen in about like an hour or so.
Oh, this is the guy on stage?
Yeah, there's a guy like on stage, like warming up right now, but his opponent doesn't seem to be there.
Okay, so we have like an hour or so?
That from asking around, people are like, it's probably gonna go down like an hour.
Can I walk up into this general area, like under this bridge over here, and look around to see if there's any gladiator people I recognize?
Sure, give me a perception check.
Disadvantage.
I will be looking for my master.
Okay.
And I'm looking at Major Domo.
6.
6. No, you do not seem to see any like people from the pits from when you were in there or anything like that.
For sure.
And then Minoscus, give me a check.
Do
13?
I see anybody there that looks like they were with a Minotaur at the fucking casino?
You can give me a perception check too. You said 13 there, Minoscus. You do not see, and Alexander, you see this person as well. You do not see Argos, but you do see, what's his face? I believe it is Rorg, the Hobgoblin. Rorg the Hobgoblin is like kind of like waiting around by the stage. He seems to have like his ribs are taped up as well, and he's just like chilling, waiting for the fight to start.
Okay. I will walk up to him. And where's Master? Is he okay?
He kind of turns slowly to you. He goes, Minoscus. Oh boy. Well, is the master okay? For the most part, but there was an incident that happened.
Incident? What do you mean?
Well, with your separation, me and the Marangon were pretty formidable fighters, but there was a lot of the Kai's regime, and there was a lot of bullshit going down. So we couldn't get all out scot-free, as you can see here. I cracked a couple of ribs, but the master suffered a little bit of a worse fate. You should definitely come back with me after this whole ordeal today.
I'll agree to. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll go. I need you to go see him.
All right. Well, meet me here after this fight's over.
Okay. And then I'll find my friends again. And
Minoscus
I
is
guess-
talking to this hobgoblin guy, right?
Yeah.
Can I divine sense
Sure.
and look around while he's doing that at the hobgoblin guy, but also just around in general, like the guy on the stage and everybody around?
Mm-hmm. You look at the hobgoblin, Gerald. It just seems to be a hobgoblin. Everybody else, you don't really sense any. Is a celestial fae, fiends, or undead.
Yeah.
You do get like it's not a very like prominent like feeling, but there's a little bit of you pick up the scent of a little bit of a demon coming from the guy on the stage.
The guy on the stage. Gotcha. And he's just up there warming up early?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast guidance on myself and say, "Mother, guide me in this land of ice," and let's try and steal a beer from the beer vendor.
I was like, he's gonna try to steal again after guidance. Yeah, go ahead.
Make it 2.
I rolled a natural 1 and 19, but so that's 10 plus 3, 13.
13. Okay, so yeah, the bartender behind the bar seems to have been indulging in some of his own product, he does not notice you go and steal.
I literally just
ales.
walk up and just grab it and walk away.
You grab a
Like,
bottle
The
of
you
least stealthy way.
He like sets out an order. And it's like, yeah, for Ricky, and you just come up and grab them. Like,
I have multiples.
you have 2, yeah.
Okay, I'll give one to the first person I see when I come back up.
Oh, hey there, Atoq.
Yeah, I'll give it to Odan.
Can I walk up to the guy on the stage?
Yes.
I'll like walk up to the bottom of the stage and be like, hey man, are you gonna be in this fight or whatever?
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the fight.
Hey, what are your chances? I've always wanted to get into fighting, so like I'm trying to, pick up some techniques, check this thing out.
I mean, and he like looks at his chest and then does the thing where he makes his chest bounce.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
But chances are pretty good, bro.
For sure, yeah. Do you know who you're fighting against? Like, how tough are they?
I don't know who I'm fighting against, man. I'm fighting for these guys out here trying to get picked up by one of the gladiator houses,
Tight. Hey, yeah, good luck. You know what? You're here bright and early. I'm sure that persistence will get the job done.
Whatever, man. Weirdo. Just like turns around. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Disadvantage.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I can't roll worse than that, right? Okay, 4.
4? Okay, yeah. He's pretty well muscled. You notice there was like a design on his chest, like some type of tattoo, but you can't really place it.
All right. How does it? Could I take this dude? That I want to know from my perspective if I could fuck this guy up.
With that 4 perception check, you can fuck this guy up.
Yeah. When he says like, whatever, man, I'm trying to win or whatever, I'm like, yeah, well, it's probably got a pretty good chance since I'm not up there, and I'll start to walk away.
Do I hear this, by the way?
If you're over there, you were getting a beer from Atoq. I don't know.
Are we like relatively close to each other for me to like hear the conversation?
I would say they're not too far because the beer guy would be set up shop by the fight for sure.
Because I kind of want to try to instigate this.
Oh yeah, I mean, by all means.
He thinks your shit's weak. As I obviously in that tone because I could change voices.
Real bad.
Voice in a different place.
The burly dude turns around and he goes, "Think my shit's weak, dude?
What?
You saying my shit's weak?"
Wait, I thought you said my shit was weak. I heard was that your voice?
Look, man. Look, okay, just because I have sick pecs doesn't mean I'm not an intelligent monster. Okay, like you called my shit weak.
Wait, you're a what kind of monster are you?
Look at me, bro. Physical specimen here.
You mean I like turn around? I'm like, like his mouth didn't move when that was said, right?
No.
I'm like, bro, what was that? Can you speak in another place at the same time? Kind of. All right, look.
Maybe I can. That was weird.
I don't like that at all. Yeah.
Who wants to fight?
Whoa.
Did you say I could ride a bike? I don't even know what that is.
Well, if you could ride a bike, I could ride it better, bro.
I could.
All right?
I could definitely ride it further.
Look at you. You look fucking tired as shit, bro. You can't outbike me right now in your condition.
Tired of listening to your bitch ass words. That's what I'm tired of.
Oh my! All right.
Is there a unicycle vendor?
Someone tosses some unicycles. I was just like a clown riding around the marketplace. Minoscus just takes his unicycle. It's like, bro, I'll ride this thing. You don't want to test me, bro.
Bro, first of all, I don't even know what that thing is. Second of all, I don't know what a bike is, but I'll fuck you and a bike up at the same time.
All right, give me the goddamn unicycle, bull man. Give it to me.
Like they're saying, are you saying bikes? I throw a unicycle. It's like, oh, shit.
you find one, you shake some guy off of it. My leg.
I got disadvantage on all my checks.
He's like, all right, step back, watch the master at work. He's gonna try.
I'm gonna fuck this guy up.
Oh, he rolled a natural 18. So he gets on the unicycle and like balances and like goes from the unicycle on the race platform to the ground and then bounces back up. He's like, yeah, see, bro, fuck, easy.
It's like
I'll
that
give it a
SNES
shot.
game.
dude,
Yeah.
Justy.
All right, as he bounces on the ground and does his SSX tricky fucking whatever the hell he's doing, do I get a better look at what his physical specimen is like?
Yeah, sure. Give me another perception check.
Oh boy. 15?
15. This was at disadvantage, right?
Yeah, I rolled a 13 and a 17.
He is pretty well built for sure. Like physically, he does look a little rough around the edges. Like not probably the best living situation, but physically fit, he definitely is. You notice the tattoo now a little bit better as well, as he's kind of like been showing off and been flexing a lot. It definitely seems to be a black circle with like white radiating out from it.
Ooh.
As in, like, the Cronus style, like, the ones that the champions had?
Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
I see. All right.
Can I cast guidance on myself and say, Mother, help me aid this creature? And then I'm going to help the clown up and pickpocket the clown that was on the unicycle.
All right, he rolled a 3, so you pickpocket him.
Yeah,
I rolled a 3, but I have a +9 and a +2, so it's 14.
14. Okay, yeah, you pickpocket him.
What do I get from the clown? Do I get a balloon or something?
You pull out a scarf. You pull out a scarf, and it just keeps coming out.
A really long scarf. I have to like be friends with them for like a really long time to get this scarf.
Yeah.
Oh, this is awkward. Like you're just committed.
You fucking pull this flower out and get blasted in the face with water.
I like the infinite scarf for sure. I was gonna go with the flower, but I like the infinite scarf.
So I'm just I have my like arm around him as I'm pulling the scarf out and just being like, "Are you okay?"
Yes, thank you.
Wow, look at
man.
those unicycle tricks.
It took my unicycle.
As
Believe it.
as this
Does it ever
SSX tricky unicycle solo is going on, I will like commando roll up onto the stage. I don't know how tall the stage is, I guess, but he SSX trickied his way up there.
Yeah. It's a good like 3 feet off the ground.
Oh
You
yeah,
can
okay.
fight this guy.
I front flip my way up onto the stage, and I'm like, all right, that's pretty rad on the little bike, but I'll say it again. You're lucky I'm not fighting you. And your opponent's going to mess you up, bro. So it doesn't even matter if you can move your muscles or whatever.
Whatever, bro. Get off this. Leave it to the real fighters that actually have some schedule today, all right?
Yeah, good luck,
No.
man. I'm sure it'll go great, and I'll get off
Is
the
there a
stage.
stick nearby me?
Is there a stick?
Yes.
Looking for another person to
Like
steal from,
you
huh?
know, a kebab or like a kebab stick or something like that.
I have a kebab stick.
I was gonna say he's probably done with the kebab by
Yeah.
now. So if you want to take his stick,
I do.
Yeah, I hand
Let
it
me
off.
have that over there.
Uh-huh.
And I try and flick it between the spokes of the fucking unicycle.
like when the guy's riding it or when the clown's riding it. Like if when the clown gets it back.
No, when the guy's riding it, like when when Soren's about to jump off the stage.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah, go ahead. You mean the attack roll?
All right, this is gonna be a weird attack roll. All right, let's fucking do this. It's a 12.
Nice.
A 12. Okay, so it goes through like into the wheel like spokes, but it goes like clean through it.
Your aim is too
My
good.
aim's too good.
Yeah.
Does it hit any of the bystanders?
This guy, it's like a guy like messing with the torch on like the backstage, like one of the parts that's lit up, and he just takes it in the leg. He's like, my leg! Just falls off the stage.
The intern.
Yeah.
That guy's dead. He took 13.
Who killed that guy? Shouldn't have been
Bleeding
standing
out and
there.
shit. I walk over and I see Atoq, I guess, taking balloons permanently out of
It's
or
a
a
scarf.
scarf.
It's a multicolored
Scarf,
scarf.
yeah, it's the handkerchief. Yeah, the handkerchief.
I
I'll
pull
wait
my
until he's
hat down and
finished.
walk away.
I am just helping this fella. How are you? Making small.
I guess
small
as he's
talk.
taking the balloons out, I'm like, "Oh hey, what's up, clown bro? How's it going? Hey man, that guy has a little insignia on his chest, sun, dark in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
Yeah, we might want to keep our eye on this fight in like an hour.
Okay.
I just like look at the two of them. All right, I don't know what's happening here, but you guys seem acquainted. I'm gonna walk over to Dala Brakka.
You guys still on the bike on the stage?
I'm gonna be like, hey man, you want to go to this blacksmith before this thing starts?
Oh, hey there, Philip.
Or are we going to the blacksmith, or are we going to your place?
You guys are going to the blacksmith, I believe.
Blacksmith, let's hit it. Take me there.
It wouldn't interfere with us watching the show, would it?
No, it shouldn't take long.
It's in an hour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Okay.
So yeah, you basically have time to get your shopping done, and after
When
that, we'll go to this.
When the clown goes to get his tricycle, can I get the rest of the scarf, or is it still going?
It's infinite.
By the time it goes to like the clown goes and like gets his unicycles, so can I have my unicycle? And he like goes and the big burly dude like, sure man, and he like jumps off it and gives it to him. That's like when you pull the last bit of the handkerchief out.
Okay, I gather it. What the fuck do I have? I have how long? Do I just have a 50-foot equivalent of handkerchief?
Yeah, basically it's a 50-foot rope, but it's handkerchiefs.
So it's worse than every rope. Okay.
It's connected by knots.
But it's light, right? Okay.
It is light.
It's multicolored as fuck too, right?
It is
Yeah.
multicolored, yes, 100%.
Okay.
There's a
I
supreme
can
one.
live with this. I'll put it in my. I'll use the trick the clown used as I
You put it back
derived
in your
from it.
pocket.
I put it into my pocket and
Okay.
how the clown did it.
Now you have an
Is
infinite
he
handkerchief
successful?
cargo pocket. Oh yeah, he's got cargo shorts for sure.
I have cargo shorts. 50-foot.
Shit's happening. 50
Multi-colored.
pockets.
But are they clown shorts?
Maybe, who knows?
It's just bulging out of his face.
Okay, I don't know how to spell handkerchief, but okay. All right, and then I'm like, just like exhausted even more. I was like, lead on to the store. Minoscus, we require your aid.
Okay.
So Minoscus has the chest full of all the goodies, right?
Yep.
Okay. We didn't bring the egg.
No.
We did not.
Okay, perfect. Just making sure.
So I believe the plan is us to go to the general store, and then you two are going to the blacksmith and then the black market to talk about.
Yeah,
shit.
unfortunately.
No,
Whatever
I
that
was-
means.
The black market should have been towards the general store more so than the blacksmith.
Yeah, because what he wanted to do was take you to a general store that sold both, basically.
Oh.
It's like a speakeasy in the back kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, we do that. So we're all going then.
Well, we're going to the blacksmith.
Yeah, you guys are going to the blacksmith.
Okay.
We're going to different. So
I hope you guys have
meet up
fun
with you guys
stealing
later
from
or
the
whenever happens.
Thieves Guild speakeasy.
Yeah, let's go to a regular general store first. Our group. And then we'll
Okay,
deal
sure.
with the speakeasy after, in case they don't have something. Like
Okay.
cartographer tools, for example.
Got it. Okay, so let's handle the blacksmith trip first then. All right. So you all start looking for a blacksmith. You can see probably the nearest one to you is one of the shops that is on the outside of like the center marketplace. It's like a whole shop, and you could see a little small anvil hammer that is magically self-operating. Seems to be like hammering a piece of metal. And as you watch for a moment, the sparks that fly up from that piece of metal form into a name, Rudos.
Rudos.
How do you spell that?
Rudo. And then with an apostrophe S.
R-U-D-O.
And inside, let me see here. Inside, you see a dark elf. Dark elf that kind of like walks with a limp. He's got like probably shoulder length hair, a little bit of a beard. Looks like pretty young though, probably like around, especially for an elf, I guess, like equivalent of like early 20s.
Yeah.
And he seems to be helping out a customer as you come in. And give me perception checks.
Disadvantage.
Are drow any different in regards to how they're portrayed in your world, I guess?
Yeah, they would definitely be less discriminated against.
Okay.
9 for me.
9, okay. And Dala. Dala.
You're muted.
16.
16, okay. So you immediately come in, Soren, and notice there's a bunch of stuff all along the walls. Seems to be very well made.
Perfect.
from armor to weapons to a lot of blacksmith stuff. You, Dala, hear the tail end of the conversation that's happening between the two people, the proprietor of the shop and then the customer. And the customer is saying the customer is also pretty haggard. He's like a pretty haggard dude, but he looks to be in like relatively good shape physically. He's another like probably a little bit younger than the elf, but he's a human. And he goes, that Riza has been going through with new recruits like mad. They trained for a week and are never seen again. Don't think I fancy being part of her house, to tell you that. And the guy behind the desk goes, yeah, that's... I'm partly sad that I cannot compete in the arena anymore, but at least I've gotten out under the thumb of the major domos. Best of luck today. He goes, thanks, I'm going to need it. The guy out there seems to really want to fight. Thanks again for the weapons. And he kind of scurries out of the shop after that.
Do I know or recognize the dude that the blacksmith is talking to? And do I also know the blacksmith from like frequent encounters or like past encounters, I would say? Since I'm friendly.
Yeah. I think with a blacksmith, you would know that this blacksmith is named Rudo, obviously.
Yeah.
And that he is kind of like a gladiator that used to be in the arena, but he got cut down like pretty early with like this like severe injury. That's why he walks with a limp. And the would-be gladiators that often fight in this like marketplace battle often come to him for their weapons and stuff, because a lot of the time, this kind of like gladiator culture being from the city is that a lot of the gladiators start as people that are very poor and that they don't really have anything else to turn to besides like fighting. So because of that, a lot of the time they come here, considering that he's a former gladiator, he kind of has like a soft spot for them, and he usually hooks them up for pretty cheap when it comes to the weapons and the armor and stuff.
So he's not doing it for money at this point. He's just chilling because this is his passion.
Yeah, like this is where his talents can be utilized the best, since like he doesn't get to fight anymore.
Okay, gotcha.
And then the other guy you do not recognize, no.
Okay.
And I got none of this.
You got none of this, yeah.
Perfect.
You are enamored with the stuff in the actual store itself.
Okay, cool.
Did you want to head in first, or did you want me to? I mean, I'm guiding you.
We're
right? So I
inside.
should be the one. Okay.
Yeah, you guys
Okay,
are like both inside at this point, and the guy that like he wraps up his conversation with Rudo, and then he's about to leave.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and start walking up towards Rudo.
Okay.
I don't know if Soren's behind me or close behind me or not.
I'm looking at stuff on the wall, but I'm listening.
Okay. Hey there, Rudo, I presume.
Yes. How can I help you?
Hey, first of all, big fan. Heard a lot about you. Real nervous. You come out any sort of I had it in my head and I totally blanked out just now. I totally blanked. I was looking for anywhere I can get some leather work done. I know essentially I know you're a blacksmith, but do you know where I can get any sort of leather work done?
Well, if you need it for armor, I could definitely help you out. But for other purposes, I mean, there are various shops around the city. You could definitely find one here in the marketplace that'll specialize in any needs you see to be fulfilled.
Do you have any references as to who would work with some of the more rare or oddities section of leatherwork?
You might be able to take it to Krandrog, aka Kran. She's an old hobgoblin, pretty chill, retired adventurer, soldier. She is quite handy with her hands.
How do you spell her name?
Kran for short, Kran. And then the full name is just Drag afterwards. Kran Drag.
Yeah, well, he walks in and immediately tries to get business somewhere else, and I hear that. I'll be like, oh, hey, bro, I'm actually interested in some blacksmith stuff, so I will probably be buying some stuff. Hey, do you have enough leftover materials, or maybe just like a full set of smith's tools?
Yes, I do have full sets available for sale. Always like seeing people pick up the passion.
Oh, yeah, I used to do a lot of smithing, but my tools were kind of taken, so I don't really have them on me. So yeah, a new set would be great, and I'll whip out the scimitar, and I'll be like, hey, you're Elven. Have you ever seen anything like this, or you worked on one of these before?
I've heard of the double-bladed scimitar. I can't say that I have any personal experience with it, but um, I've read about it enough and heard about it that if you need alterations, I'm confident in my skills.
Perfect. Well, mostly I was just looking for like smith's tools and then like metal that's elven, and I didn't even know you were elven, which is great. That would be neat. And then also like maybe some wraps for the center of it, because you know like the handle kind of gets worn down using it a lot, spinning this thing around. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I can gather some materials for you.
Perfect. And then I'll bust out the armor I found in the temple.
Okay.
And I'm like, have you ever seen anything like this in your life?
Oh. She's gonna roll something. No, to be honest, I'm not very familiar with this. Yeah, it's foreign to me.
I'm like, yeah, it's super weird or whatever. I didn't know really much about it, but I'm not like a professional, so I figured, you know, I'll take it to a professional. But if you don't know, then I'm sure it's something pretty specific.
Yes, it seems to be primarily of gnomish make, but yes, I'm not well versed in whatever this is.
Yeah, I'm not really sure either. All right, well, yeah, I just needed the tools and some materials, some extra materials and stuff. That's kind of like all I need. That'd be really great.
Okay, everything that you would need, I believe, would come out to about 15 gold.
15 gold, tight. And then, what's it called? I will pay him 20 gold. And I'll say to him in Elven, I'll be like, yes, I have a question. Do you know anything about what's going on in the fighting pit out there? Are you familiar?
Yes, every week or so they get together. It's all he's replying in Elvish if you're speaking to him in
Yeah.
Elvish. So they get together and do some fighting, basically. And would-be gladiators, kind of low level, try to impress some of the scouts from the houses, and then get picked up, and then hopefully earn their glory in the arena.
Yeah, you know, I'm kind of a fighter myself. I was wondering, do you know like which ones are going to be around here? Are you familiar with any of them, or
The fighters?
no, like whoever's scouting, you know, or taking a look.
Yes, I'm familiar with the various scouts. Every house should have a scout here if they're smart about it. Are you looking for information on a specific house, or you want to know just all the scouts?
Yeah, I was just curious. I don't know too much about the different houses and like what kind of they're looking for, any information about them.
Well, I believe Rogue shows up for Argos usually. They usually send one of their champions, one of their successful gladiators, as they believe they have the eye to actually have some perspective on this whole scenario. Rogue shows up for Argos. He's a hobgoblin, very, very well skilled. And mainly what they look for is the charismatic types. They like the big, the flashy, stuff like that. They're usually big folk, whether it be women or men. And they try to get whoever can really put on a show that has some showmanship to them. Varen sends one of their scouts usually as well, but Varen kind of mixes it up from time to time. That's why I'm a little hesitant talking to you. There's usually a different scout from Varen most of the time, but they kind of specialize in the more agile, the more agility-based fighters, ones that can really move around the Coliseum and the arena and then give their showmanship that way. I believe I have to look up the names of the other folks.
Rexa and Harbuck?
Riza. Yeah, Riza and Harbuck.
Riza. Damn, my writing sucks.
He goes Riza.
The E looked like a
Riza-
C because there's a little, you know, yeah.
Yeah. Riza usually sends her brother, Rizo, matter of fact.
Fuck.
Yes. It's a fellow half-orc. They kind of look for a really dramatic fighter. Like they like the fighters that will go down early and then make a comeback and really just kind of power up the more they fight. They're kind of like into that type of thing. They're really looking for the comeback heroes.
Sure.
And then Harbeck Hardback usually comes out himself. You know, he's a dwarf. He doesn't play any round or anything like that. He's very no nonsense. He wants to see it for his own eyes. And with Hardback, he's looking for the strongest men. He's more of like a sumo type guy. You know what I'm saying? Like big bodies, like to push people around, never really give them any type of control. He's not really concerned with the showmanship, just pure raw strength.
Awesome. Say, yeah, that's very kind of you. I appreciate all your help, and I think that's it. Thanks very much.
All right.
And I'll turn to Dala Brakka, and I'm like, hey, bro, you trying to get out of here or what?
One quick question. Sir Rudo, I'm actually, is there any way to like upgrade my current armor situation? Like maybe make it like studded? Maybe like increase
You just
my
have
AC.
regular-
I just have
regular
rather regular leather armor.
leather?
Is there any way you find a way to upgrade my current situation with my leather here?
Well, if it would be upgrading just the specific part, you would need to give me a couple hours, perhaps, maybe like 4 or 5 hours. Since you're providing half the material, it'd be about a 25 gold upgrade.
Sure thing,
Yes,
pal.
I can make it instead of leather. Okay.
How long is it taking Soren to get his stuff done? I didn't hear.
He's just buying stuff.
2
He's not
minutes.
getting any work done. Yeah.
Fuck.
I'm out in 2 minutes.
How do you know how much of an improvement it would be for my AC?
It'd be 1, I believe. From
You
leather
probably
to
still want it.
leather.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
It's true,
It's
yeah.
very
I would
good.
like-
I would like to do that. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he said 20 gold in like 4 hours, or 20 gold in 4 hours.
You heard it first. You said 25 first, but now it's 20. I'll take it for 20. I would like to do that. Yes, sir. We have a deal.
Okay. So you do have to take your armor off right now. So
Yes.
like
You currently
going
have no
forward,
armor.
your AC is what's your dexterity?
My dexterity is 12.
So you have your AC is 11 with no armor.
That's correct.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So yeah, you leave it with Rudo to improve it in its studded leather. You get your blacksmith's tools and all of your materials. And if there's nothing else y'all want to do, we can head on over to the other party.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right. Yes, indeed. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to wait at the other place for the rest of the group, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Before we head in. All right. So we talk. Minoscus here. I mean, you're gonna head in with me. We're gonna start bartering, perhaps work out a deal on some items. Give me about 5 minutes in there, and then Atoq, you can walk in, and then I'll give you about 5 minutes to do what you're gonna do, and then you can do what you're gonna do. You'll know.
Should I?
What
I
is he gonna
had-
do?
I thought. Should I go in and purchase something and then browse future wares? Then you come in.
No, you should just, sneak in after. Be real inconspicuous. It's better they don't take notice of you. You're rather large.
Okay. I will go with your plan.
And I mean, I am walking in with a rather large friend here who should draw an eye to.
Okay. Yeah, I'll wait outside as they go in.
All right. So you guys head into a general store that Dala did not point you to. This one is called Hildo's This and That.
This and that.
Hell, though.
This and that. Yeah, as you walk in, you see it's a relatively like medium-sized store. It's not super huge, but it's got most of what you're looking for when it comes to just general equipment. There are people already browsing the sections and whatnot. There doesn't seem to be anybody currently buying anything at like the front desk. And the front desk has a halfling behind it, halfling that has like some glasses on that's like partially bald. He's just like, hiya, folks. Welcome to Hildo's This and That.
Good evening. I'm here to acquire some things and perhaps trade in some of my items here. If you could put down the chest there, Minoscus, on the desk right here.
Ooh.
Open it up.
This is acquire the take.
Yes, we come into our possession through rather crazy means. I mean, we just kind of stumbled upon it.
Yes, well, you two fellas look like you can handle yourselves, so it doesn't surprise me.
And that's right, my boy is pretty strong. And I tap him on his muscle.
Yes, indeed.
So what are we looking at here for these gold bars?
Ooh, for the gold bars themselves. I thought you were gonna want to sell me the knickknacks, like the telescopes.
I mean, we're
That's
looking at them too, but I figured we start off with the heavy hitting stuff.
Well, the gold bars you get straight trade for gold at the bank if you want. The Vault of Celestia is the biggest bank here in the City of Stars. They will definitely take the gold bars, but I mean, I could probably find some use to them if you'd rather sell them to me. The gold bars, I'd say about 25 gold apiece.
And does that sound reasonable to me?
Oh, it does. It seems like he's giving you a fair deal.
Well, that seems fair enough. So what about the rest of this here stuff? I mean, there's an awful lot of it.
Indeed, indeed. The telescopes, the sundials. There's a lot of cool stuff here. A lot of stuff my clientele might like. How many bars of gold you say that? 10?
I do believe there are 10.
10 plus everything else. I'll give you 300 gold for the lot.
300 gold. That's a mighty fine offer. Is it actually mighty fine?
You could tell he's like saving a little bit on the items, but like not too much. But he is saving a little bit on the items.
Being too greedy.
Like what would the amount be like in a percentage wise? Like what do I assume is taken off?
Probably what you could get like just like straight retail prices for all of this, it'd probably be like 350.
All right, so he's not cutting too much off the top.
No.
All right. Do you have anything back there like specialty items, or is it all out on the floor here?
Well, most of it is all out here on the floor, to be honest. I don't really have any magical stuff. I have a few knickknacks and trinkets that are really special to my heart, I guess. But besides that, there's just a lot of equipment.
All right, you got any of them there smoke grenades or
I walk in.
perhaps a map of the city?
I can't tell time. There's no sun. So I walk in early and I have my hat on and I'm going inconspicuous villager mode like Assassin's Creed with the monk robes. And I try and peruse.
All right, give me a deception check.
I'm trying to distract her as I heard him coming through the back or somebody coming.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I want to use my inspiration. No, I'm just gonna go for it. It's gonna be bad either way. 3.
Okay. All right. So you guys, when you're talking to Hildo here, you can see Hildo. He's an experienced store owner, so he kind of quickly glances once the talk gets in, and he seems like, as you guys are conversing now, he seems to be giving a glance over towards the talk every few seconds, and he's like, well, what was your question? Sorry, I was distracted.
I mean, it happens. Do you have any like smoke grenades or like a map of the area? You know, the city. Because I mean, we just came in here a couple of days ago.
Ooh, smoke grenades and a map. I could definitely get you that. What do you, if you don't mind me inquiring, what do you need these smoke grenades for?
Well, you know the old casino. They were having a tournament down there.
Mm-hmm. I heard.
Well, do you hear about what happened during the tournament?
Yes. Some boulder came in and fucked the whole place up.
Exactly. I happened to be participating in that day tournament when all this went down. It was a mighty frightening time. They tried to round us all up and string us up, and I mean, I can't be having that. And it would have been mighty nice if we had some smoke grenades to get out of there. I was just telling Minoscus here about that the other day.
That's what I like to hear. Don't let the man keep you down. That's what I always say. Yeah, I can get you some smoke grenades. And a map, you say, no problem.
Left. Okay.
He brings out like a four pack of smoke grenades and a map.
What do I see in the store from my perspective? I understand they're at the counter with the halfling.
Mm-hmm.
How many people are in the store?
Besides the two in there, there's probably like 4 or 5 people in the store, and then you. So like 8 total.
Who's the weakest looking?
He's the weakest
Fucking
looking.
old man that you punch before he's in there.
He's
Exactly. The old man is just like looking for like creamer to heal his wounds. He's got like a black eye still, and he just like looks over at you. He's like, oh, and just like tries to
Perfect.
ignore as soon as he sees you.
Can I? How much have I scouted of the things I need to steal? Like, it's a wide range of things: buckets, dice sets, cartographer tools, healer's kits, insect repellent.
Do you want? Yeah, everything that you would probably want is there. Yeah.
Hunting
Okay.
traps, fucking disguise kits, caltrop.
Analyzer.
I can't carry that much.
Listen, you're gonna be walking out of there encumbered.
Can I get a quick like? I want to look at my best route of taking things without vision. So like, I want to like do a mental exercise of the route I need to take from this old man to the door, and what things I need to grab, and then also something near the old man that I can quickly grab, like the creamer or whatever.
Yeah. Give me an intelligence check.
Okay, I'm gonna use.
Here it comes.
No, I'm not gonna use my inspiration.
You said this last time.
I'm saving it. Oh, thank God. Okay, intelligence 21.
21. Okay, so
Oh,
yeah,
wait, sorry, 19.
19. You still managed to definitely map out your plan of escape and like whole roundabout sequences you want to do, and you're pretty confident about it for sure.
Okay, I'm next. I'm adjacent to this old man.
Okay, he is like as you get more closer, he continues to like turn like as much as he can to not face you.
It's beneficial for me, so
But he is not looking. Yeah, he doesn't want to make any sudden movements or anything like that.
I'll wait.
So how do you use these here grenades?
Well, it's got a little pin here. You just pull it and toss it, and you're good to go.
I mean, which one though? And like I'm like fumbling with it in my hand, and I try and like sleight of hand pull a pin out while I'm turning it.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check. It's gonna be going against his sleight of hand.
All right, I'm using inspiration for this one ahead of time. 25.
25. Okay, yeah, he rolled pretty well, but not 25 well. So he's like, well, don't just actually, and then you just managed to pin it out, and the entire like shop begins to fill with smoke. He's just like,
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! And I like try and like hot potato it in the air.
I knock out this old man.
oh god! This goes down.
Do I gotta roll?
No, you don't have to roll to knock out.
I hit his other eye.
Oh no!
Yeah. I knock him out, and then I want to grab whatever he was grabbing and stuff it in his pocket.
Oh shit! Okay,
Oh,
like the
and-
creamer? Okay.
Yeah.
He's knocked out though.
And then I'm gonna do my plan. I'm gonna grab whatever the fuck I can in that path to the door, and then grab it and leave.
Okay, so yeah, you get it all, and give me a stealth check with advantage, so straight roll.
I'm gonna use my inspiration. Does that give me advantage?
Yeah, it would.
Okay.
I hate you.
Oh no, that's a lot. 23.
23. Okay, so yeah, you feel very good about your whole sequence. You don't like trip over anything unforeseen, or you don't like notice someone that's been staring at you the whole time, or like see a camera that you didn't notice before. You managed to just get out clean. Yeah, you feel confident about that whole scenario.
Okay, what did I get? I guess I don't know how.
Let me see. What was on your list?
What was on my list, which is my top priority. I can post it, I guess. Hold on.
Yeah, let me see the list. Okay, here we go. So I'll read out the list for the stream here. He's got arrows, ball bearings, blankets plural, but there's only one blanket list.
Yeah,
The amount of ball bearings is important.
5,000.
5 buckets, 3 bags of caltrops, cartographer's tools, 30 dice sets, fishing tackles. We're only halfway through the list. Grappling hook, healer's kit, 5 insect repellent salves, manacles, 50 sheets of paper, 3 playing card sets, just one rain catcher, signal whistle, 10 soaps, and a whetstone. Okay, so I would say in this situation, you would get a lot of the stuff that's not super huge.
So I would say no rain catchers.
Okay.
And the grappling hook you can get. The cartographer's tools would be a little bit unwieldy, so I'd probably say no cartographer's tools.
Okay.
And then pretty much everything else.
So no rain catchers and cartographer tools.
Yes.
Jesus.
Okay. Let me separate those real quick. I got a lot of stuff.
You like wrap it all up in a blanket and then make your way out.
People think the current list is long. This is like 1/4 or 1/5 of the original list.
I don't know. I guess I don't get anything for Alexander, but that's okay in my book.
Okay.
Didn't even consider Alexander at all. It's just meh.
Yeah.
Man, okay.
So
Maybe you want some of this stuff.
Hildo behind the dash was like, "Oh, why'd you do that? God damn it!" He's just like trying to get the. You're keeping it from him, right? The smoke grenade.
I like tossed it in the air.
You're like hot potato. Oh god damn! Come on, man. We got my whole store is just smoking now.
Oh, I am truly sorry for that. Oh man, my dadgum butterfingers.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh, that's a whole smoke grenade wasted now.
It's all right. I'll pay for it. No problem. That's completely my fault.
All right. If you're gonna pay for it.
All right. Yeah. I mean, it's quite effective. I must say. There's some mighty fine wares you have there. I will take the rest of the 3 as well.
Okay. Well, with the smoke grenades and the map, it'd be about 20 gold.
All right. Thank you very kindly. And you can have whatever's in this chest here as well in exchange for the 300 gold we agreed
I
upon.
can't even see what's in the chest, but okay.
What?
The smoke is just
Hold on.
filling.
Insight check.
Oh, it's lingering.
Can you even see him?
Okay. Oh, that's a good question. The voice. Does
Okay.
he sound like he actually can't?
12.
Wow.
He seems like he's struggling for sure.
I try and reach in the box and take whatever I can out of it, like with one hand.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
25.
Oh shit!
He rolled a natural 1. So, yeah.
What is wrong with you guys?
So
I
you
just
take like
doesn't know what's going on. I'm coughing up, man.
Oh, calm down there, Minoscus. And I'd like reach over and as I'm digging in, start patting him on the back with my other hand.
Around.
You guys are awful people.
I'm not. What's going on, man? I don't know. They didn't explain.
At least I just kill people. Like it's so much. I'm so straightforward with my intentions.
So do you want to exit the store?
Yes, after the transaction is done.
Yeah. He's taking it, and you pay him, and yeah.
And so
You
when
get
I
the
get
thing
out of
from
the
the
chest.
Which is, I would say you would take one of the fine telescopes. That's what I imagine.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I didn't even know we had those. I want one.
Yeah, that was one of the things. That was a telescope. So you take it, and then you like head out. He's like, "Thanks for your business." And this is when the smoke is starting to clear up, and he goes, "What happened to old man Peterson?" He's the guy that's fucking knocked out on the ground. That's like the last thing you get from like the store. You leave.
With the stolen goods in his pocket.
Yeah.
and knocked out. Why?
Yeah, he knows this guy by name, so he's surely gonna think he's stealing.
He passed out from the pressure of shoplifting.
Keep your enemies closer. That's what they say.
Okay.
All right. So you are done at Hildo's this and that, and then what do you guys want to do now? Are you guys going to meet up at the other general store?
Yeah,
I'm like around the
shady
corner.
one.
Yeah, well, I'm meeting up with Atoq and going over what we made out.
I got
Where'd you
this
find that?
and that. It was on the ground.
Oh, good job. So you know how to dig?
Yes, all lizards burrow.
Oh, okay. Wow. He's like a treasure hunter.
Yeah, I have a shovel.
Do you really have a shovel?
I do.
I was picturing him just like with his claws. I was like, oh.
That's what I thought too.
The basement's gone. The basement's gone. I'm like, okay. Illusion's gone.
Anybody could use a shovel.
All right. So as y'all meet back up, you are outside of a general store. It's on another side of like the marketplace. You see it's a fairly modest wooden building, and on top of the door, there's a bunch of different utility items like wrenches and potion and chalk and a whistle and various things, and they all form the letters WYN. When you enter, yes.
And we're waiting outside for these guys to show up, right?
Oh yeah, I assumed you guys are already together and like going into the shop.
When
Yeah,
they see
meet
me,
up-
I'm jangling. Hey.
We meet up outside. I'm like, hey, wow, you guys got a lot of stuff. Hey, what was
Yeah,
the
they
hall?
apparently
like?
didn't quite have everything that we needed, but I'm shaking my head. Here is he offered a fairly okay deal. He took 14-15% off the top on the items that were in the treasure chest.
All right, that's pretty good. What's the hall like? What's the split?
Well, he gave us 300 total. Split 5 ways. That's about 60 apiece.
For sure. All right, tight. Hey, did you guys pick up anything on my list while you were there?
No, he didn't have any of that stuff. It was a real shame. He didn't have a lot of things I wanted either. And I like thieves can't Atoq. Like, fuck, man.
These can't back. Where the pebble lies. I don't know.
Oh man.
I roll my eyes.
Hold on.
Did we hear any of this and did we roll for it?
It's just a
They're
quick
talking to you guys.
finger.
Oh,
The thieves can't.
yeah,
They're just
thieves
like
can't,
waving
no.
at each other and stuff. I'm like, nah, whatever, bros. Hey, okay, cool. This place, you said they're working with your kind of people over there. Wodan.
What was the store called? Sorry.
It's from the letters WYN on the outside.
WYN.
Yes, and Dala, you would know that this place is run by Adra, is a human female, and the WYN stands for whatever you need.
Ah.
Hang on.
And you would know Adra doesn't work like as a Thieves Guild member, but she sells a lot of information to them,
Mhm.
and she has nefarious products.
And this isn't so she runs the entire shop by herself, or does she have like Thieves Guild members like kind of help run like the shady section of it?
No, she like handles the shady transactions and all that. It's more like the Thieves Guild offers protection, basically. If anything
Word.
happens,
Perfect.
they'll run down the folks that do.
Then she should know who I am, right? I mean, I'd imagine.
Probably, yeah. You guys would have some type of rapport. Probably not a very like well-developed one, but definitely in passing.
Sure, gotcha. Do I have like a badge I could flash and be like, "Hey, Thieves Guild, quick question."
the mark of a thieves guild, a badge. Like,
Yeah, the rush hour LAPD.
I didn't say you'd have a badge, but you could
Not
get
a
your point
badge.
across.
The face tattoo.
Yeah, you got a tear on your eye.
Teardrops.
I just like changed faces right in front of her. Hey guys. No, I'm just kidding. So we're in front of the store, and well, I turn to the guys. Well, if there were anything that you're still looking for, we could always try over here at WIN.
Yes, I believe it would be good to legitimately be a patron of this character.
What?
Well, either way, whatever you're looking for, Adra would definitely be one to talk to. So I could also introduce you guys. She's also pretty familiar with the Thieves Guild.
I
Yeah,
pull
I assume-
out a card from my pocket, and it's got my list on it. Do you have any of this stuff? Oh, and a portable ram and some holy water.
Are you asking me or?
We haven't went in yet.
Oh, we did? I thought we went
bypassed
in.
you.
We went and we
Oh,
now
my bad,
walk in
my
the
bad.
shop and
My bad.
We're
So, when you enter, the shelves are packed with items. At the back of the store sits a desk where a human with dark skin, green eyes, and like black dreads, in neat-looking working clothes, sits behind the desk. She's got a green headband on and is currently just finishing up with a customer. And yeah, you can see, you know that it's Azura, Dala.
Gotcha. Is she still busy with the current customer? Are we just like
She's like finishing up with the customer, and the customer's leaving.
Cool. Well, I'm walking up to Adra, right? Adra.
Mhm. Mhm.
Hey there, Adria. I got a couple of folks here that have are interested in your wares. I don't know if you recall or remember me, but my name's Wodan from the casinos.
Whoa, Dan, my friend. Welcome to whatever you need.
Thank God. Okay.
Well, she's a little.
I did happen to find a group of adventures that might be great for your clientele.
Well, whatever it is that they need, we got. So if it's either be regular equipment or, you know, what you're usually looking for, I can help you out.
I also slide her a single gold piece and whisper, "You wouldn't happen to know of any, or you haven't happened to come across any sort of magical wares recently, have you?" And
I have
need
some magical
illegal
wares
swords.
this or that. Oh, of course. We actually have, well, to be honest, I had a little bit more stock than I did. Well, I used to have a little bit more stock. I have a little bit of this dust of deliciousness. It is quite something. One of the minor magical items. And as she says that, give me a history check, Alexander.
Oh,
He's
no.
Favorite
This is
dust?
not a good item.
I know this.
16.
Yeah.
16. You know, a while back before you were exiled from the family, like a whole ship of this dust stuff was supposed to come to your guys' merchant place, and it never arrived.
Do I know what this dust stuff is?
You probably would, yeah. So it's dust of deliciousness. Basically, it can make whatever food it's sprinkled on taste really good, but it also gives the person that eats the food disadvantage on wisdom saving throws for the next hour.
It's MSG.
That's quite the interesting item you have there.
She goes, yes, a couple of goons picked them up along with a bunch of climbers kits. I'm pretty much out of climbers kits as well, so if you're looking for those, can't really help you out.
Fuck you.
Smart
Climbers
guys.
kits? Oh,
Smart guys.
piece of shit.
Yeah, it was kind of a weird combination of purchases, but I mean, they paid money for it, so.
Yeah, I never really understood buying climbers kits. If you're buff, you could just climb. Hey, you guys got any portable rams for if you're not buff and you need to knock down doors?
Portable rams. Yes, I do have a couple, not too many. Again, it's not a very common item people ask for, but I tried to stay stocked with whatever people need.
How much are they? Are they expensive?
The portable rams. Let me check D&D Beyond.
I honestly have no idea.
I
They're
think
also
Ram-
probably heavy.
Pretty expensive.
It's about 4 gold pieces.
How heavy is this thing? I'll hoist it.
It's about 35 pounds.
Yeah, you know, I got a homie here. He's probably fine to open up doors. Do you guys have any healing potions? We probably need some as like a group, right?
Yeah. Wait, that was a Minoscus.
I have one.
Got me good.
Yeah.
Turn into Felfan.
Yeah, fireball the whole place.
Yeah. I missed that character.
The
He's dead.
classic. Hey,
Yeah,
his soul's trapped.
That's true. You guys want healing potions or what? Maybe like 1 or 2.
I'm
Two
alright.
apiece, maybe.
I raised my hand. 2 apiece?
I'll get one, even though I heal people. Just in
Yeah.
case.
We
What do you guys
might
want,
not
Mark?
need one yet. We might be alright.
How
I got
many
an
healing
idea.
potions does she have? That's what they're asking.
How many healing potions does she have? She has 10 in stock.
Jesus. I don't think we can buy all of them, can we?
It'd be 500 gold for all of them.
Yeah, that's. That'd be all of them.
How much
Pretty
money
much
did we
combined.
get? Did we divide all the money that we got?
Yeah,
from-
60
60 each.
60 each. Okay.
60? Okay.
I have 140.
She goes, but yes, if you're looking for the dust of deliciousness, I have about 1 pack left. It serves about 6 meals, so to speak. I also have a very, very handsome love potion. If you're looking for some romance in your life there.
Do you have any antique knives?
Antique what?
Knives.
Ooh, no, definitely not.
I will settle for a set of cartographer tools.
All right. Can have some of those as well.
Okay. What is your price in metal?
Oh, you're going to be purchasing separately. I thought this was all going to be a package deal. But cartographer's tools are about 15 gold pieces.
Okay, I pony it up.
All right. So she hooks you up with the cartographer's tools, and then do you actually buy the portable ram there? Soren?
No, too expensive.
Okay.
I give 10 gold to
4 gold.
Alexander.
Too heavy. Sorry, too heavy.
Oh.
If I
Alexander,
walk,
I give you 10 gold. Here. For the things
All
that
right.
matter.
from walking around, what kind of like creatures do I see like among like the streets or whatever? Is it mainly just rats or
Oh, like
rabbits
little,
or like creatures?
no rabbits, definitely.
Herds of rabbits.
Yeah,
That'd be tight.
Just all humping all over the place.
There's a, yeah,
Well, in
I would
general,
say-
just the whole city, not the marketplace itself. whole
the city from what you've been checking out. Mainly rats, a few chickens here and there.
All right, I'll buy chicken feed and a potion.
Okay. All right. She goes, yes, I just restocked the
feed.
chicken feed yesterday. Hot item.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Those and climbers, kids.
Fucking everything's selling out around this point.
Big city. Everyone's got needs.
Um,
I was being sarcastic about the feed, but it's okay.
hey, do you have any holy water?
Holy water. I don't have too much, but I do have 2 vials still available.
How much are they?
25 gold pieces each.
Yeah, I'll take one.
All right.
All right, how much is the feed? And then I think I want to get the potion. I don't know if I got that across.
She's
potion of
the
healing.
potion is 50 gold, potion of healing,
Mhm.
and then she's like,
Yep.
I'll throw the feed in for free.
Okay. Oh, thank you very much. That's all I need.
I try to strike a conversation with Ezra. You wouldn't happen to have, or you wouldn't happen to, stumble upon any sort of invisible gloves when worn, would you? I've been looking for a set of gloves these last couple of days, and I heard from the guild that they might have stopped by your wares.
That they make you invisible.
No, just the gloves.
The gloves are invisible.
She's gonna be like, "You're the gloves. Go ahead, try them on."
It's just the gloves.
Wow, they look good.
Wow. Oh, I can't see them at all. I can't even
So
feel them.
I'll explain later. But they're just a normal set of gloves, but for some reason they happen to disappear when worn.
I can't say that the Thieves Guild has blessed me with those wares. Maybe one of the magical shops that they frequent or protect. But not here, no.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
What are some of the magic items you have come across today, or at least in the last couple of days?
Well, I have the dust a little bit more. I have a couple of love potions. I have this rope. It's a very nice rope. It basically, if you cut it, you can use an action to speak a command word, and it will knit back together. Very basic magic items here, but ones that are useful, but not all that expensive. I have a pole, perhaps, that is a 10-foot pole, but it can collapse into like a 1-foot long rod. Stuff like that.
How much is the pole?
The pole probably run you about 15 gold.
I immediately
his
pull
pole.
out 15 gold.
All right.
For
So
this,
you now have a pole of collapse.
for this
Alright.
rope, it just repairs itself. It does not do anything else.
Yes, it's called a rope of mending. So if you ever need to cut it at a moment's notice, it'll still be useful in the future as long as you mend it back together.
Well, I'll
I-
tell you.
I have.
What? What is that? Is that something you're interested in, Atoq?
No, I can. My god can provide that for me.
Well, I tried. Making me look real bad here, Atoq.
She's like,
Don't
the
waste it.
gloves, the best gloves I currently have for you, they're called gloves of swimming and climbing. Climbing and swimming won't cost you extra movement. You gain a +5 bonus to your athletics, but it's pretty expensive.
How expensive are we talking?
Shit sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds
Maybe
good.
about
Yeah.
150 gold.
I thought it was gonna be way more.
Do I want these gloves?
Can you
I'll
afford
take
those
them.
gloves?
No,
I'll take
I'm
the
old.
room of
also-
flying.
God, what?
Don't kill her.
Shut up, man. I'll kick your door in right
Take
now.
it. Take it.
Nah, I don't think I
take
do.
it.
Oh.
She's beautiful. Don't kill her. I love her.
I
And
have.
these are, Thieves Guild friends' prices, considering my man Wodan here.
Is much appreciated.
Oh,
Yeah.
you sure did.
We might come back for him, but I think I'm cool besides that.
All right. Well, if there's
I
anything
slide
can
her
help
my
you with-
list.
Oh, all right. This is a little bit extensive, but we have everything that you list here.
Oh, 1 second, and I cross out the poll.
All right. Nice, nice. Indeed,
that on the
we took care of
list?
that one.
It was
Oh shit.
So she
not
goes,
that specific poll, a very basic poll.
Sure.
Yeah, like an actual 10-foot pole, right?
Yeah.
She goes, well, everything else seems pretty mundane. I can help you out.
Thank you very much.
So okay, and then we'll get the gold amount afterwards, so I don't have to do this right now.
Yeah.
But so yeah, she's like, all right, well, if you need anything else, please feel free to browse or feel free to ask me. Wodan, by the way, stay away from the tables a little bit, would you? I've been hearing some things. People looking for you around town.
And what kind of things exactly?
People coming around threatening to burn your house down.
And who might those people be? You picked my interest, man. I panicked. That's my panic. That's my tick, dude. That's the word that comes out when I'm having a nervous breakdown.
Okay, give me a deception check then.
Does this have this as well?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Fuck. 8.
Okay, so you see her note that change in your voice right there. She doesn't mention it, but you definitely see that she takes notice of it. She goes, "Yeah, it seems like some of the muscle from the Merchants Guild wants your head, so I'd be careful, especially around the marketplace, Wodan."
The fuck did I do to them? All right. Okay. Well, I appreciate the information. I toss her maybe 5 silver for it.
Sure.
Cheapskate.
I'm broke, son.
If you're a Honzo, you just toss the whole purse at him.
Yeah.
Take it all.
Or steal and beat up old people.
Yeah, that's more efficient. Can I ask her, where do these merchant lords dwell?
Well, that's mainly found in the business districts. They all kind of have their little homes. There's 5 power players of the Merchants Guild that you need to contend with. So I can give you details on that, of course, but I'm gonna need you to kick me down a little bit more.
I will ask for them when it is relevant to our current situation.
Fair enough. Well, you always know where to find me, Asia. Here to whatever you need.
I nod and say, blessings of mother upon you. I cast guidance on her.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it, yes.
Okay.
Walk out.
All
Everyone's good.
We all walk out, right?
I'm done.
I just buffed her bartering skills, so hopefully no one needs anything.
Right. And then the customer comes up and she just busts their chops. All right, so you all leave the store, having everything that you chosen to purchase. And now around the time is, if you don't want to do any random shopping in the tents or anything like that,
Nope.
would be the time for the fight.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch this guy get his fucking ass kicked.
I will
By you.
I'll fuck 'em
purchase beer for everyone.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Whatever
So
that
you,
was.
Drink
Do I
beer,
see him
that's right.
spit in any of these?
I do not.
You do not see him spit any of these.
I do not see him, or that's gonna.
He doesn't.
Beer for everybody, so it'd be about 5 silver, basically.
I'll buy the group skewers.
Ooh, so that's I would say another 5 silver.
All right.
Probably a little less, 3 silver.
3 silver.
Say, damn.
I provide beverages for everyone and say they do not have these delicacies from where I live, so I relish in imbibing them.
For sure, I'll get the food, man.
All
It's
right.
like cheap Coors Light or the fuck.
He's like amazed. He's like, wow.
Natty ice.
All right. So you guys get done with your shopping, and you can see a lot of the marketplace and a lot of the residents around the area are starting to pack in around this fighting stage. You see people up on the bridge now. It's a pretty packed bridge. Everybody's sitting down ready for the fights, and then there's people that have gathered around on the ground as well. You can see the various scouts. You do take notice of the different scouts because all of them are like wearing their Gladiator House brand. So it's easy to spot them, whether it be Rorg or you can see Harbeck, this dwarf. He has a very like intimidating aura about him, very like no nonsense. Seems to be a tiefling of like a dark gray skin that is chilling out watching. You see they have the brand of House Baron on them as well, and you can see Riza's brother, the half orc, posted up around here as well. And as the fight begins, you see the guy that you saw earlier, the haggard-looking gentleman in the first blacksmith shop that was talking to Rudo, has taken his position as the opponent of that burly guy that you guys got into it with earlier. And they begin to fight. And as they begin to fight, you can see the haggard human is immediately put on the defensive by this big burly guy. He's just dodging blows left as right as this wild burly looking dude just is swinging at a nonstop pace, like just going ham with this greatsword, swinging it like it's nothing. Everybody give me an insight check.
Disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You have got to be shitting me, bro. I rolled a 20 and a 2.
God.
I rolled pretty well. 15.
0.
4.
13.
0. Okay, so I would say, what'd you get a talk?
8.
8. Okay, so I would say Alexander and Soren. You notice that this guy's swinging wildly, and he seems to be missing a lot, like by a good margin. But the other guy is very, very afraid, and he's making it a little bit more dramatic than it actually is because this guy's not coming that close to him with these swings. And
He's selling.
but everybody seems to be into it though because this guy is like legit freaked out for his life right here, right? So everybody seems to be into it, but this guy's swinging and he's missing pretty bad. And you can see the wild man continues to swing, and you see the haggard fighter on the defensive. Like keeps ducking, dodging, and this guy goes with a big like overhead swing with a great sword, and you see the haggard defender, his eyes light up, and he notices this is his moment, and he like straight stabs the dude in the chest like with his short sword, and like pierces him in the chest, and the guy goes, "Oh shit!" and like falls to the ground, and he is like bleeding out from his chest as the sword just like impaled into him, and the defender guy kind of like gets up and goes, "Yeah, I did it." And as you hear that, you then hear like a sick splitting sound of bones breaking as the body on the ground of the loser contorts, and emerging from it is a spiked, boiled, leather-skinned, claw-wielding demon. And we're gonna start the next episode with everybody rolling initiative.
What
Fucking. Ooh, it's Rash.
Oh,
You can do it. Cut his fucking head off.
God, his fucking.
Oh no! We suck again!
Goddamn whiff punish. This guy got destroyed.
I wanted to place a side bet, but you were on a roll.
I forgot about that. You did mention that.
I was also gonna scan the crowd, but I can do that next time.
Dang it.
19
I would have won
levels of
hella gold.
exhaustion.
I knew it. I was gonna put my money on the other guy. I knew it. Without even knowing that info. Damn it.
It's too late.
First highest pulled successful.
You guys are horrible people.
You were
What do you
all
mean, you
worried
guys?
and everything.
Also, what do you mean first heist? You stole 9 things and got caught.
It's not a heist. It's a warm up. It's just practice.
Stretching.
Talking about practice?
Yeah.
Right.
Fucking
Right.
useless.
That's pretty good.
Rash gonna get on the unicycle. Oh shit, Moss is right.
Oh shit!
He's gonna have a special attack.
You guys.
What does it sound like?
That old guy got work for no reason. He shouldn't have been in the store. Sorry.
He was the weakest looking person, so he got decked out.
His god has forsaken him multiple times at this point. So
Twice. Not even 24 hours passed.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna go out in public with a black eye with lizards running around punching people? Like,
You better stay home, old man.
that's what.
You're gonna catch these lizard hands.
Oh man, this poor old guy, bro. And from my perspective, you guys are like the worst thieves ever. I'm so concerned. I'm like, they can't even steal on the streets.
How much did that pouch have that I casually stole? I forgot to ask.
Oh, it was like 20 silver.
Oh, okay.
That was so funny. Jesus
Yeah, the sweaty
Christ.
lizard hands. I'll be getting sweat.
Yeah.
Jesus. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be back next time. Plan is same time, same day, nothing unusual. So thanks everybody for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.
What?